Guess it's time for introductions.
Why you have to be such a hard ass, bro?
I ain't your bro.
And you're wrong.
Those who look with clouded eyes see nothing but shadows.
Everything about you is wrong.
That Avalanche fights for the people, the planet. That we fight to hold Shinra to account for its crimes. That is Avalanche, the filthy sewer rats who brought down a Goliath.
Picture it. Picture a world without Shinra, without Mako energy. A stagnant, impotent world.
Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud.
Who are you?
I am your everything.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love. And they call her Genova. Mother, together we will reclaim our world. Don't deny me. Embrace me. A touching reunion. 7 seconds till the end. I'm waiting, Cloud.
Now I do want to take you back to the dim, distant year of 1997. Now picture, if you will, a tiny baby Kit. Stupider and gayer than the one you know, if it can be believed. Yes, in those days, I did not think video games were particularly story-driven experiences, you know? Let's see, what were my favorite games at the time? I was really into Sonic and Knuckles, really into Mario, and really into Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat had a story, but didn't really have like a playable story. It was all kind of in the supplemental material, you know? So Final Fantasy VII was a big deal.
And Mario and Sonic technically had stories.
Sonic 3 actually has a really good story. It's just all told visually. But as far as stories that could like make you stop and like actually really think about things, that could like really launch your own theories and speculation, you know, you really wanted to, that would really make you want to follow it and you know, bite your nails to know what's next. You know, this was kind of a new experience to me. And so to take you back to...
I mean like a really in-depth story.
Yeah. And so here was my thinking. I'm going to take you guys back to that year real quick.
Are you starting off with just the original?
I'm just going to do the bombing run of the original.
Okay. The bomb.
Someone set up us the bomb.
Well, this was something I experienced for the first time very recently.
Yeah, no, it's definitely memorable. If you've never played...
I have an idea about it because it's so, you know...
Well, if you've never played the original, this might look really silly. Graphically. Ignore the pixelated chibocobos. I'm not talking about the pixelated chibocobos.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is...
That's what we're calling chocobos from now on, huh? Chibocobos.
No one else is letting me forget, so I might as well embrace it.
Squire stops.
There.
So, this is originally for the PlayStation 1. As I'm sure many of you know, it's actually one of the reasons Nintendo and Square had a brief falling out. Well,
brief?
Okay, fairly not brief. slightly lengthy.
They still don't really release games on Nintendo.
So like I said, this may look a little silly, even on the PC when it's a little upscaled, emphasize little.
But back in the day, this intro movie was some of the best graphics we'd ever seen on anything.
Oh, utterly mind-blowing. Like, this game had you hooked from the second you started it because of that. Yeah, we were really accustomed to 3D graphics being stuff like Doom or like Mario 64. And so even though this isn't like what you'd call photorealistic like now, back then this was just unreal.
Yeah. Which I guess is why they wanted to break off from Nintendo, because Nintendo just did not have the N64 just did not have the power, right?
It didn't. They tried doing a 3D version of like FF6 as a tech demo. Like they brought in some FF6 figures into this style, and the frame rate just absolutely tanked on the N64, and so CDs were what they needed, and Nintendo was just refusing to go CDs. But I mean, look at this.
Well, they tried,
why was
but
Nintendo
the 64 CD didn't really work out.
No. I mean, look at the time and effort they must have put into this.
Yeah, like, it's weird, because the Nintendo 64 has some games people really like, but it actually, from what I've heard, it doesn't actually sell very well compared to the PlayStation around the time.
The PlayStation was more of a sleeper hit. Nintendo wasn't... People weren't really expecting it. Sony was just barely entering the market.
Yeah.
So the thing about this game also is the soundtrack is so good. I think Itsuo Uematsu's one of his very best.
Yeah, either 7 or 8.
I was very...
How nerd you are.
Especially some of the final tracks.
Now, the Lego
really
people
liked.
do look a little silly. Even even back then, the proportions were a little notable, but it was still really cool to see it, everything pre-rendered and all that.
I honestly got used to the Lego people after a bit.
Come on, newcomer, follow me. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. Actually, Barrett might be my dad. Barrett's a good guy. Wouldn't mind having Barrett as my dad. Barrett's a good dad. So the battle scenes, you'll notice they're a lot more high quality because they didn't have to render as big an area, and they didn't have to render as many models. So they kind of let that abstraction work for them.
Well, it's also important because that's when they want to do all the animations, which they really extend the length of sometimes.
Yeah, the summons especially. Good lord.
And the fucking supernova attack.
Oh yeah, infamous.
I just remember, like, at the final battle a couple of days ago, doing it. Doing that, being like... And then it would just hit for, like, 1,500, and it'd be like, huh.
Look, all you need to know about how to beat the final boss is W summon Knights of the Round twice, mimic, then go get dinner, and you'll be back and you'll win.
Yep.
Yo!
So my name is the coolest name, the edgiest name to have ever edgelorded. It's Cloud.
Cloud.
I was not expecting the first phase, though. I didn't even know there was a first phase to Sephiroth.
Yeah, Bizarro Sephiroth doesn't get a lot of love, even though the theme is really good. The hell you all doing? I thought I told you never to move.
It reminded me of the fight for 6 and 5.
It is more akin to those, huh?
Yeah.
Ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you. I only hired you to watch my back and come on this critically important mission, but I don't trust you.
You did what to this critically important mission?
Hired him.
So,
Cloud's a mercenary.
soldiers... I wasn't exactly sure what soldiers were, even at the end of the game. Are they like the people who were injected by the Genova cells or something?
Soldier is Shinra's elite military group of super soldiers.
Okay.
I don't know if the acronym means anything. A lot of Japanese media does that.
Yeah, like Death Stranding. Oh.
Yeah. So But the soldiers, as far as you know in the early game, are just basically humans that were subjected to Mako radiation therapy, and then given like a lot of extra training and stuff. The most famous of which is of course Sephiroth, world hero, soldier first class.
But it was my
Really?
impression at the end that there was some other stuff going on, right?
Yes.
Like Cloud got the whatever,
Yes.
the Genova cells.
Yeah, you don't learn about that. Decent way
It's
until a
not
decent way.
spoilers to talk about something about an old game like this, right?
Not really. Adrian Uematsup. Yes, that is Nobuo's persona. Is Nobuo Uematsup. Oh, now here's the Mako reactor theme. I love this theme. It's very disturbing, very industrial.
You know, I hadn't ever heard of, like a lot of these I had heard before, like the battle theme, the boss theme.
That's pretty
But I
legendary.
never heard some of the environmental themes. Those were interesting to listen to for the first time.
I have a hard time finding tracks in this that I don't love.
I'm really looking forward to what you think of later 14 tracks then, because there's some really good ones.
The Garuda fight kicked ass.
Yeah, that gets remixed later, by the way, to something even better.
Up.
In the there's a raid
Hey.
kit
Oh,
later
Adrian.
on in the game.
Adrian's here.
Hello.
Oh no, Adrian, I didn't add you. Windows update kind of borked me, so today I was trying to fix a bunch of things. Let me re-add you. Oh, you never had an avatar with us, did you?
What was I saying? Oh right, there's a raid towards the end of towards the current end of 14. Where they remix the Garuda theme with they actually combine it with the Ifrit theme and get like this. You'll see when it comes. Well, I don't know if we'll get there. We're not going to get there for a long time at the pace we're going, but
There we go. There's the profile pic of Soldier First Class Adrian. Here
like if you
go.
thought FF7 was long, I wonder if FF14 is the longest Final Fantasy game. I would imagine it.
It's.
Yeah,
I would imagine so.
probably.
Yeah. Adrian, you look lovely in your pixelated glory, especially next to my polygonal cloud. I drew that, by the way. Like that's the thing. I actually drew a lot this week, or in the last couple weeks, because I've started doing that hanging out with my dad. So little by little,
Hanging out with your dad.
little by little, the reactors will drain out all the life, and then that'll be that. And then Cloud, of course, not my problem. Who cares about the planet I'm living on, right?
It's not my problem.
The planet's dying, Cloud. The only thing I
Cloud
care
was
about
very,
is finishing the job before security and the
edgy at the
robo-guards. Robo-guards.
I'll care about the planet later.
I
right now,
really need
Job.
to. So I admit I'm watching this even though I haven't played the remake yet. I'm
Oh,
probably
yes.
going to be playing it alongside you.
All good. Hey, you can see my
Problem
cursor.
is-
That's rude. Cursor. That's not where that goes. That's not where that goes.
Problem is there's so many games I want to play, but school means I don't have that much time.
That's just kind of, that's how life do. Remake's really good. I'm looking forward to this.
The
Is your mic-
original's amazing as well. Just this music and the sound effects all coming together is pure nostalgia.
It is. It's still does stuff for me. Even if the graphics, like by today's standards, you definitely can punch some holes in it if you want. It's still.
I will say the
really
combat. Oh, sorry.
Good. Go ahead.
The combat is definitely better than 6, although I would still say 5 is better.
I
combat-wise.
think 6 was kind of a weak point in the battle system. Frankly, really good game, but I thought the battle system was a weaker point.
Yeah, same. That was a step back from the drop system of.
What's cool? What's cool about 7 is I really love the materia system. I thought that was another real asset.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely added more complexity after 6 kind of removed a decent amount of it.
Oh, Adrian, I can hear you now. Maybe.
Adrian.
Hello.
Hey.
Audio's a little... Your audio's a little quiet, isn't it?
8, I have not played enough in to have an
There you
opinion,
go.
though I've heard a lot of things about it, both good and bad.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
things,
that
both there
pretty
are a
much
lot of
sums
good
it
and
up.
bad things. I would agree with that. 8 was controversial. Like, they're like, hey, you guys know the things we did in 7 that were really popular? Yeah. Okay, let's do more of that. You guys know the weirdest shit things we did in 7? Yeah. Let's take that to 11 too.
Except for all the mini games, it doesn't have all of those.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
definitely...
That was my... I
I
did not like the mini games at all. I'm sorry. I liked it. I liked the game. I did not like the mini games.
You know, that's a thing that I think a lot of that is there just to break up things from being too repetitive. It's to keep the gameplay loop itself.
Yeah. I don't know, but
Some of them are
I just
fun,
wanted,
but when
whenever
you're
one of
grinding
those
the gold
happened, I was
score-
just like, whenever one of those happened though, I was always just like, I just want to play the actual game.
Yeah. Now you're about to see something kind of distinct about 7 that I think. Hi, Teddy. I didn't know you were coming. Hi. So one thing you'll notice about one thing that's really interesting about 7 that you're about to see is a lot of it is very abstract. There's a lot of things that are happening in people's heads or like with imagery. So you're about to see kind of the first instance of that.
Yeah. It definitely confused me at first.
It did me when I was younger even. What was
And
that,
then
Abe?
I sort of got that I sort of got the unreliable narrator thing pretty fast, but
Oh, everyone else is bumped up. That's why Adrian's so quiet. I'm sorry, Adrian. That's my fault.
I can't believe Kit's trying to silence me.
Yep.
Injustice.
I have successfully censused you. So yeah, watch out.
I can't believe this. I'm gonna go blow up a power plant about it.
This isn't just a reactor. It's Adrian's vengeance. Eddie, come here. You're up. How did you even get on my bed? How did you do that? It's really... Don't bark at me. I'm not... It's my bed. Don't bark at me. Come here, buddy.
I was also impressed with how intimidating Shinra was.
Oh yeah, definitely. This game has some very spooky, intense elements. Give me a moment.
Dog.
Sorry, I think Teddy realized that I had peppermint near my bed, and that was the death knell for. I was in trouble.
You excited him with mint.
Well, I didn't know he was coming. I would have been more careful.
Give Corgi mint.
Hurry it up. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna go blow up this steering wheel. So you see the first boss, and they really dial this one up in Remake, but even back then, this was still impressive. Like, the in-game sprites of even random enemies, I think, are really cool. The aesthetic of this game in general.
Guy.
Yeah.
There is one bad thing about this fight, and it's the text box a little bit later when it tries to give you a warning, it cuts off halfway through.
Yes!
So you miss the most important part.
Yes,
Always gets me
every
this
time.
first time I play.
No, seriously, because it cuts it off at the worst time. So it thinks. So when I played this originally, I thought I thought it was telling me to do the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, everyone I know got screwed up by that the first time. Attack while the tail's up, and so everyone knows.
Of course,
and then the next box says, it'll counterattack.
Yeah. Oh. It's like, hey Barrett, maybe you should have led with that. It's sort of like. That would be like saying to defuse the bomb, it'd be like, okay, so the first thing you want to do is cut the red wire. Okay, after cutting the blue wire. Wait a minute.
Ew.
Maybe. Who dis? Hello.
Hi.
Fingers. Hey.
Hello, Fingers.
Gosh, I am really sorry. I need to. Shoot. So yeah, attack while its tail's up. It's gonna counterattack with the laser. So, of course, what did I do?
Get up on the Hydra's back! Hell yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back. I need to turn on the light in my room.
Fingers, I need to fix you. There you go. Sorry, Windows Update completely reset all my audio. I don't know why I decided to do that.
I'm going to confess I've been playing Geometry Dash as I've been...
Well, we are very geometric today.
I made a new account. I used to play this game so much when I was in middle school. And apparently it's getting popular again, so I wanted to see what's up.
Yeah, I had a big new update.
I apologize.
I know a lot of furries play this.
Dan, what did I walk into?
To a fighting game with a cat.
Dan, what did I walk
You
back
enjoyed
into?
a lot. Kid, you might be mute.
What did I walk back into?
Hello.
Welcome back.
We're talking about cat arcades.
Okay,
Kit,
so
Kit, the game's playing itself, Kit.
I told the universe today. I said, universe, I'm streaming like the most important video game in my life when I was a kid. It just kind of set my direction, kind of fired my imagination. I need you to make things go right today. And little did I know the universe likes to make deals the way I like to make deals in Worms.
Yeah, yes, yeah, your deals aren't so much deals in Worms, are they?
They're general intents. They're more like guidelines than rules.
Curled around a monkey's paw.
The game will play itself, and in return you have to kill Gordon Freeman.
Yes. Oh, so now you're gonna see the one of the other mechanics that was cool
Well,
about
remember,
this game.
every time you've broken one of your guidelines with me, you've walked around, so...
That's true. That's true, actually. So the limit break system in this game is really cool because it gives every character a lot more personality. Basically, as you take damage, your limit gauge goes up.
Talk about that.
You actually get the limit breaks really often in this game, too.
Yeah,
Like
as you take damage,
especially
it just
compared
builds a lot.
especially compared to in Final Fantasy XIV, where you only really get to use it at the end of the dungeon.
Yeah.
I was watching a video about Final Fantasy VII a couple days ago, and it suggested that the limit break system might be part of the game's themes.
Part of the game's what?
Themes.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, even the name. No, it makes sense. The development of 7 was really interesting because it was obviously the first. It was obviously the first, 3D Final Fantasy they'd ever attempted. And they wanted it to be a lot more intense and a lot more complex.
Intense? Were they a nomadic tribe?
Yes, they were the.
Okay.
They were the. They were. Nope, I can't do it. My brain turned off with that pun.
Don't. Mission is complete.
You win
Congrats,
that one, Dan.
Dan. You disabled his brain.
You're welcome.
Yes, the steel trap
Granted,
that is
that's
my
not very
mind.
hard to do with Kit,
Yeah,
but
how dare you?
Got it.
So, one of the things that I think is also bears like context is that okay, so probably the most graphically sophisticated game I'd played up until this point. It was probably early Mario 64 in the stores. I didn't even own it. Let's see, 97. So my parents were kind of Luddites, so we didn't have Windows 95 yet, so I was still doing DOS games on the PC front. On the home front, for me. It was the Sega Genesis for my older brother. So this was, you can imagine, an upgrade.
Oh yeah.
And I think part of it, what caught my eye was how surreal some of the designs are. Because I also wasn't very familiar with cyberpunk as an aesthetic. To me, Final Fantasy had just been 4. That was like the only Final Fantasy I'd had experience with. And then this, suddenly you have camera angles, characters you care about, and sex jokes, and swearing.
But your parents thought highly of
My parents didn't know. Look, they were not... The ESRB was very much a suggestion at the time.
True.
If the parents didn't
It was
know
kind
the
of
media,
a suggestion.
if they didn't know the media and weren't watching you play the whole time, there was just no way to know.
I mean, my parents let me play Doom 2.
Well, my dad played Doom too, so that helped.
Yeah.
All the hospitals here had like networked so that like the doctors and nurses could play Doom 2. Like
Nice.
early deathmatch shit. So you start the game really on a big action front before you even really get to know a lot of the characters. You're just like, yeah, okay, we're eco-terrorists trying to save the planet. Neat. And another thing that really stood out was I was familiar with FMVs from stuff like the Sega CD, but this blended things in a unique way. The fact that like you couldn't tell cutscene from like what was cutscene and what was like engine rendered some of the time, because like some of the things that are moving on the scene while you're moving, you know, and it was just a really unique aesthetic. And they pre-rendered the backgrounds.
Well, at the time you couldn't tell what.
Well, at the time, yeah. Obviously now it's.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
No,
at
it's
the time we
quite
didn't have the
obvious.
context for it.
Yeah.
It's definitely the kind of game that looks a lot better on a CRT.
Yes, that is true.
Oh yeah.
Flower Girl,
I
excuse
played
me.
it. I played it on a modern gaming PC.
What happened? I love these choices. You'd better get out of here or nothing. Hey, even as like there's cars flipped over, stuff's like sparking in the background. No, nothing. It's all good.
Finally here.
Brave.
Hi, CC.
We got us a Brave.
Welcome to our meat layer. Can we interest you in our meat?
It's very mediocre, but hi.
Our meat is mediocre. I get what you did there.
Haha, I get it. Oh.
You are small. Why are you small?
We tried a new restaurant. I had a steak quesadilla.
A steakadilla, if you will.
I guess it was okay. It was mediocre.
We should go to like Taco Bell. Sounds like Taco Bell to me.
There you go.
No.
He may be small. but I
No,
don't.
it's a restaurant called Hotheads.
Oh.
Hothead.
Don't see many flowers around here. This industrial hellscape.
Restaurant's all about spicy food and shit.
Let me just.
Isn't really my thing to begin with.
I'm gonna-
I mean, I had a non-spicy thing anyway, so it's like whatever.
So
But
that sounds good. I'm not big into spicy. It wrecks me, but still good.
I just don't like spicy things.
Now another thing to notice
My family does.
is that, because you've only heard the action stuff yet, is how moody some of the music is.
Yeah.
Like how melancholic some of it is.
Yeah.
This one's actually just called Anxiety.
Oh wow.
Alright, wish me luck. I'm gonna download 7
It's my
Remake.
theme song.
Good luck.
Oh,
This is
It's gonna take so long.
yeah. The Mako Reactor 1
years
blowing up.
you've been downloading.
Mako Reactor 1 blowing up over and over is just what plays inside Adrian's brain 24/7. Hey, you there. Alright, we're gonna call it as soon as he jumps out of here.
Okay.
And then I will switch to the big one.
Apparently, I have Remake Itergrade, which is cool.
Itergrade just means that it comes with Yuffie's story as well. You've still got that cough, buddy.
I know.
I actually
don't know
was actually
that.
a present from.
I was informing you on your bodily functions in case you didn't know. It's an important job that pointing out the obvious. That's what they pay me for.
I'm dealing with it literally all day.
The obvious.
I apologize for how unbalanced the audio is. It literally reset all my.
It's no dude. It's no big deal, dude.
Irritates me.
Technology.
Just irritates
It always
me.
works.
We're just here to hang out and occasionally tease you.
I know.
Yes.
It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I finally just got these settings exactly where I like them, and then the universe is like, haha, is what I want you to think.
My computer, why are you not letting me delete my emails? Sort of.
They're important?
No, it's all emails I don't want to keep a hold of, but it's. Why are you still marked as loading?
But we've been
Why are you still marked as loading?
But we've been trying to contact you about your car's warranty.
Listen, my computer is being absurdly, obnoxiously slow right now. It's kind of annoying.
You want to be attacked on both sides by 3 burly soldiers?
Somehow I don't think CC would mind that.
I need to turn.
Although I guess that's more of your thing, Kit, than CC's.
Quick thing.
Yeah, I literally just said no thank you to that. So.
Even if the soldiers look like Cloud?
No.
Yeah,
no.
Honestly, Kit and I are more similar in terms of our kinks than you two are.
Yeah, definitely. I want a twink femboy, a twink edgy femboy to come over to my house and try and raid my place.
What?
My place.
What?
You mean like the RPG protagonist? I can't tell if you're making a sex joke or an RPG random guy busts into your house to steal your shit at all times of the day joke.
It could be both.
So see what I mean about like how it transitions really seamlessly compared to a lot of other games prior to this?
Yeah. No, I definitely felt that. It definitely felt like it kind of felt like both a continuation of 6 and an improvement of 6, if you know.
Okay, so that was the intro to the original. That was ye old year 1997.
Honestly, I thought it was very. It was like, it really did remind me of 6 a lot more than I thought it would. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised since that was literally the previous game.
Yeah, true. But now we go to the year 2023.
Oh boy. Okay.
Just in terms of like the overall
can I say
structure
something
of the game.
controversial, real quick?
Yes, please get me canceled. It's been a little while. I need some of that.
Not that, but I do not find Cloud attractive in the slightest.
I don't actually find him super attractive myself. I'm more of a Zack guy.
I don't really find him attractive because he's not my thing, regardless.
You know who is hot though?
The most he gets too attractive is when he puts on the woman's outfit.
Oh my, dude! They make such a big deal of that in Remake. It's amazing.
He's a whiny bitch boy. That's what he is.
He can be, but the Cloud's more complex than he initially appears. Like initially, he does appear very, ooh, I'm stoic. I don't care about anything. But he's actually the most interesting when you realize that he's kind of a dork sometimes, and is just very much putting on the front.
That's what people say. There's a complex flavor in like Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Don't you dare slander Baja Blast in my presence, Dan.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I kind of made Leia after my type.
Yeah, fair.
Fair.
So now, folks, we jump forward. Now Kit is no longer a gay, stupid baby. He is a gay, stupid adult. He pays taxes. He goes to work. Sort of.
He has friends who call him out for his choices.
Yes, instead of friends.
Yes.
Instead of my adolescent friends who routinely led to my worst life choices. Dude, you would not believe the amount of stupid things I'd done just at my
Then you
friends
have-
saying, "Do it, loser."
Do for the
Then you have
vibe.
Leia who teases you over your choices.
So, this I do want you to watch if you're not on Twitch. I do want you to, or Discord, whichever your pick your poison, whatever your preference is.
Is it on? Is it streaming on?
There it goes.
It's not streaming on Discord right now.
It took
no.
me a second because I had to
Oh, now
fire
it
the
is.
game up. I do want you to watch this opening movie at least.
Okay.
And I
Ooh,
think
I like what they did with the title screen.
me too.
It-
Let's
You know who
see.
is? No.
Who's that?
Bastardo Neki.
Excuse me.
That's hard to argue with.
Bastardo Neki. From Macross 7.
Hey everybody.
Everybody!
Okay, so now we're gonna do that. I'm gonna show you the slight, minor, negligible, barely noticeable technological improvements we've made over the years in video games.
Only barely.
Just this is barely worth remarking on, but you know, for posterity.
Look, if I had it my way,
Fucking
we'd still
Red
be in
Flag.
Final Fantasy VI graphical era. So
Fingers the pixelated.
I disagree, but you do you.
okay, I'm not that extreme, actually, but like I still think a lot of this is just unnecessary. A lot of the new stuff we're doing is unnecessary and detrimental.
It can be, yeah. Style is usually a lot more important in the long run than just going for realism.
Yeah.
Oh, fingers! Now you render in the middle of the screen, no less.
Oh, hey.
But yeah, look at that!
Yeah,
Holy shit, that's Midgar.
I mean, it can be, but
I mean,
in most cases, I mean, this.
Windows.
I mean, I don't know. As a zoomer, I much prefer the modern.
I like variety. I like experimentation. I like a little
Like,
of everything.
it doesn't have, like, you know, I'm fine with stylized games, but
So, where do I get a big
I
robot hand?
I don't mean like hyper realistic. I mean like, you know, modern standards for graphics. It doesn't have to be hyper realistic. Like it, I just.
You're hyper realistic.
For me,
You're hyper realistic and your eyes are bleeding.
All right. So
People are still talking about how good Wind Waker looks, and that was a fucking GameCube game.
yeah, but now you see that the city is a little. It's not exactly the same as most cities.
or I don't know. The big thing I've been having with all these modern stuff is like, it feels like certain design philosophies have been also chucked out the window to accommodate for trying to get
The highest fidelity out of graphics.
yeah. like
I mean, that's
say what
fair,
you
but it
will
doesn't.
about say what you will about going back to old games. They had at least the know-how to work with the limited stuff and make things stand out. Like, enemies stood out from backgrounds very clearly. Objects you could interact with to stand out very clearly.
To some respects, yes. Some respects, no. Like when I'm playing older games, I actually have trouble sometimes. More trouble than I do with modern.
Of course, there's bad examples for that too.
Well,
But
if you look at this Final Fantasy VII and the older one, it wasn't delineated where you could go easily. Like you were running into things trying to figure out like where was actually like what you could interact with, what was walkable.
Yes, Fingers, I disagree with you on that. With modern games, I definitely have an easier time.
I can get lost in any era though.
Knowing where to go.
I can get lost in any era though.
Not necessarily. No, knowing where to go is another thing. I'm not arguing that. Even my favorite game, Majora's Mask, is very tight-lipped about telling you basics of where to go.
Oh, it's so pretty. Oh
yeah.
Holy crap.
And with modern games, I've never.
Okay, I gotta tell you one other thing. I wanted this game remade for a long time, a lot of us did, and they kept teasing it because in the PS4 era, they did a tech demo, so we all thought a remake was imminent. So I've been dreaming of this for quite a while. Ah, yeah. I'm gonna get banned. I don't think Twitch lets you orgasm on stream.
Okay. Hey, only I can do that to you.
Like, is this pre-rendered or is this being rendered in engine?
Some of it is pre-rendered, but I believe the character models are in-engine because if you'll notice, well, you're about to see because they don't have a huge difference. They kept the rendering in so this is purely an engine now, 100%. And the character models are really hard to distinguish. Like, that's pretty impressive. Most of this game is in engine. Most of it's in engine. Oh man, that guy's orgasming too.
Yeah, so sorry, I might not be watching a little bit yet.
How dare you.
Just because I want some of it to be a surprise.
I understand.
Yeah, but I did want to be here.
But there's no need to voice. Everybody talks. And they actually cast them really well.
I did want to be here just to see reactions and stuff. And to talk about the game with you.
Oh, you're good. Yeah!
Halt! Who goes there?
Hey, welcome to another LGR thing.
Like, Barrett just walks by the soldiers and they just let him. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, forget about the guy with the huge-ass machine gun. How about we get the guy with
They
the
don't
big
want
old
to
bonk
fuck
stick?
with that guy.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Look,
Don't think so.
they're counting on the fact that you don't know how to wield a sword that big.
Yeah, you know, that's fair. That's fair. It looks like I would just fall over pulling it out, huh?
You just arrived.
Ren, I think.
Who in the hell?
Ren.
Ren.
Oh, Ren.
Hands where I
Crap.
can see.
Hello.
Ren, I need to add you too. I thought I added. Damn it.
Have
Son
fun.
of a. I know what I'm doing in every
He
way.
wasn't saying oh crap because you're here.
I know what I'm doing all the time.
how it is.
Without exception. Oh, and you're
Yeah,
still
you hurt
hologram. You're still
Ren's
hologram.
feelings.
Sorry, Ren, you're still a hologram.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Now, believe it or not, I did actually do the work of preparing for today's stream.
Get ready.
But, unfortunately, I had a Windows update.
Oh god.
And it reset a bunch of stuff. So my preparation
bullshit.
was lacking.
Drop the weapon.
Drop the
Windows
weapon.
is a fantastic operating
You got
system
this.
and definitely not something we all
what'd he
just stick
say?
with because we basically don't have another choice.
I'm going to be dual booting Linux before.
Red.
You're coming with
Yeah,
us.
it's definitely not perfect.
Nope.
I actually kind of want to watch you guys play this. I kind of want to now just go back to Final Fantasy 6 again.
I like this, even if I thought the combat was
Not
kind of
bad.
lacking. You know,
Sure.
Okay,
Sure.
and yeah, definitely lacking. I did play a ROM hack, which did make the combat harder at least.
Now you'll notice, unlike 6 and the classic 7, this is definitely an action game. However,
Yeah.
it does this interesting hybrid ATB system. So, as you fight, you get this ATB gauge that builds up, and as it does so, you can take special actions when it reaches that case. So you get like a menu thing. So it gives
what's
you
Soldier Boy's deal?
some hybrid
Is he
gameplay.
one of us now? He's got balls. This what was
Yeah.
his name again?
I've got balls of steel.
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us.
That's
I'm
right.
glad to have him.
Now, if you recognize Wedge's voice, you get
This
a point.
is a
You get
one-time
points.
gig. When it's done,
I
we're done.
do.
It's Wedge, I love him.
I love Wedge too. Wedge is
We're a
fun.
joy to work with.
Wedge.
I'm sorry, did I hear Yuri Lowenthal?
too.
Oh.
You'll keep us safe.
What?
Right, Cloud?
Looks are what
I
people
did
notice
not recognize.
first.
Guess I'm not on the same page.
You know what I love
I
about
can't even hear it, so
Reading the same
You know what I love about Barrett
Enough.
in this?
We're done here.
Or even
How
the same.
did you fuck
Do
up?
the rest.
But go on.
I mean everything technically, but I like that they
Come on, nobody do
they're
something
really true
this
to his
crazy
character
just
model.
for money.
I don't get it.
They may not think
Made it
you're
very
a true
big.
believer,
So there you
but
go.
you know what I think?
Not interested.
Is it not streaming the audio?
It is now.
Oh.
I had it turned down low apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it.
Wedge is Badger from Breaking Bad.
I don't know who that
Yeah,
is.
nice.
Who?
I never watched Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look, my experience with Breaking Bad
You
is
better be worth
Breaking
the
Bad
money,
is
Merc.
I am
Every
in
last
danger.
gear.
And they give him this nice gravelly voice. But then what's really nice is Barrett later when he's talking to like children and animals takes on a totally different tone. See, look at that compared to the original. Like they capture the scale amazingly. Like this isn't a shot-for-shot remake, but they very much capture the spirit, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Get him, boy!
Dog.
No holding back.
And that's why I go into Punisher mode, because these things I like to try and because these things will pounce on me.
Actually, it's already at 12% down. It's actually already at 12% down.
Anytime now.
Oh, nice.
So I might actually finish before.
Looks like you're next.
My internet's okay when it wants to be, but it's also terrible when it wants to be.
Was never in
I just
doubt.
accepted that mine is just powered by cornfield and will just die if it feels like it.
Sounds like you need to go on an interstellar journey, huh?
About the combat in some Final Fantasy games, but I think it's just so satisfying to like just. I've only played 15, but I've watched a couple of other games, and like all of them just look so fun to pull off.
Let's go.
Yeah.
How did you like 15? Because 15 I know can be
15 was
controversial.
great. To be fair, I have no other Final Fantasy games to compare it against, so
Yeah.
I liked
really
it.
did like 15.
I liked it. It had a lot of problems in the story department, but in terms of in the gameplay, it was fine. I think.
I will
It
slightly
just had a
disagree with
really-
you. I will slightly disagree with you on how I think it did a really poor job communicating stuff that was and wasn't unblockable, and that would get really frustrating.
Yeah.
That's
and
a
it
good
could feel
criticism.
kind of floaty. Like there wasn't any impact. It was just
Yeah.
pressing buttons.
From the reviews I've seen of 16, I heard that they had fixed a lot of the issues.
Oh yeah, the combat director for 16 is the guy who did Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
Now, I will say I am biased. I will say
This way.
I think the
No.
I think the combat in this is my favorite Final Fantasy
Not so
combat
fast.
ever.
We've got company.
It's like they perfected whatever they were trying in Kingdom Hearts.
I have not played this nor
This'll be
16,
quick.
so I
I
can't
see.
do it, but I have played 14.
Enough.
So
You say they get infected whenever they try to do honestly,
Come on.
don't like Kingdom Hearts that much, personally.
So Magic, you also need ATB gauges for, which is why.
But yeah, I mean, my only judging point will be like
See ya.
14, because it's the only
Nothing to it.
action Final Fantasy game I've played.
Sure.
Hey, who here wants some blue milk?
I do.
What?
I would.
Blue milk?
I don't want
Star
alien.
Wars
I
thing.
don't want alien monster
Yeah.
tit juice that Luke Skywalker's been living on while he makes the worst Star Wars movie.
The worst Star Wars movie, excuse you! One, the prequels are way
No,
worse.
the one after it is the
What?
worst Star Wars
Okay,
movie.
hold on. What?
I knew that was
Phantom
going to
Menace
start.
Okay.
Way
on its
worse.
own is
I
the
knew that was
worst
going to
movie.
start something.
No, the worst Star Wars
Okay,
movie
I'm
is
sorry.
Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah,
I think the best trilogy is 4, 5, 6, like as much as anybody else.
I
Are you
was
fucking kidding me? The
having
prequels
some
are worse than
fun.
the sequels. Like
The prequels
Did
are
we watch the
trash.
same
I mean,
movie?
the
They're both
sequels are
trash.
trash. 2 and 3 are bearable but meme lord as fuck, and Phantom Menace is irredeemable.
yeah.
Other than
Okay,
yeah, we got
Cold
I
Flash.
will give you that it's bad.
I
I
think
will
this
give you that it can't. Like, I don't think anything can be worse than 7, 8, 9. Like what?
Welcome to welcome to the
Seven
episode where Team Snowdog kills each other on stream.
Seven's okay.
I admit, I
Okay,
may-
wait, no,
I
I've got the
may
decider
have
that everyone can agree on.
a significant
The
amount
Caravan of
of
Courage.
nostalgia for the prequel.
So
I
how do
will
we
fully
get to
admit
the
that.
bridge above Mako's storage?
I love that they just it was a cacophony. Literally no one
Ain't
could understand
holding out
anything.
on
We
me, are
it
you?
was just objectionable Star Wars noises all
Damn
around.
scared to
Look at
bite the
these
hand
strong
that fed him?
opinions.
Or is he a
I don't even have a
Like,
stake in
I
the race,
fully
but
admit.
now
I fully admit
I
I
don't like
have.
the franchise
We
as a
can do
whole,
this
but
with you, or we can do this without you.
I fully
Different
admit
reactor,
having
different
a
layout.
lot of childhood
Depends when it was
nostalgia for the
built.
prequels.
Never seen
I
one
watched
like
them with my
this.
nephew, so
Well
there's
managed.
the fondness there.
with Grizz.
Yep.
Did Grizz like them?
Oh, at the time, absolutely.
In 3, 2.
Damn.
Listen, there was a good period of time. Like I think when I was like 7 or 8, when I was obsessed with Star Wars immensely.
It's over.
You know, I've never been obsessed with.
CGI Clone Wars cartoon started literally right around the exact same time I was getting super into Star Wars. Perfect timing.
I loved that cartoon.
I've
That's not supposed to happen.
never been a. I've never been a.
That's not supposed to happen.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never been a fan of Star Wars, as I said.
Oh boy, something went very wrong.
Look, I appreciate 4, 5, and 6 parts of 6.
Well, something went exceedingly wrong. Graphically.
I can tell.
He always knows just what to say.
That's not so. This game, okay, this game has. I'm really irritated with Windows now. This game has run flawlessly the entire time I've owned it.
Oh boy, that's
flawlessly. Without exception, this game has run flawlessly. This is the first time it's ever done anything
It's a good
sussy.
thing I know someone who
There we
can get
go.
us the passcodes.
Jiminy criminy Christmas.
Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do?
Dude, Jesse's voice in this is amazing.
And we're good.
Okay.
Careful in there.
So, that's better. Okay, I don't
I got
exist
this
in a
place
white
covered.
void anymore.
Yeah.
That's good. For a
Oh,
moment,
but
I
I
was
liked I liked my little white void boxy.
Alcohol poisoning setting in.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Man,
the-
I haven't watched the Clone Wars cartoon in a really long time, but I will always be all like, man, that it really did just come out at the perfect time for me.
Yep.
So, you know
Clone
Tifa,
Wars
right?
is good,
It's
and
not really my
retroactively,
business,
the
but
prequel's
are you guys
better.
close?
So, this is one of most, I was mentioning about Cloud's quirks, where a lot of these games happening, Cloud has these memory flashes. You know, I mean, maybe he watched the Clone Wars cartoons, so maybe he gets those periodically, but this is about his childhood.
'Cause it wasn't too long before that. Yep. My dad showed me all 6 Star Wars movies that existed.
Are you ignoring me?
Yes, I am. Shut up.
Aiden!
Aiden.
Are you ignoring me? Yes,
Tifa and I.
stupid
Yeah.
bitch.
Are you talking to
Oh,
a
you
cat?
Guys,
Are you talking to a cat?
guys,
Both of
Yeah.
them. I'm talking to Tifa and my cat.
we are all going to agree right now that I didn't forget to add Aiden in any way. We're all going to just pretend that this was utterly, this is how it was supposed to be.
That reminds me. I got a quick story. So I used to be in like high school theater, and they used to make
These sewer rats
shirts
appear to call
where everyone's
themselves
names were on
Avalanche,
the
sir.
back of what they did. If you're a
We
production,
are
if you're
currently
acting,
investigating whether they
Well,
belong
one
to
production,
same
the
group
shirts were
that
made and
the
everything,
attempt
and
on
we
your
actually
life.
went to our final performance with those shirts.
Rest
And it was that
assured,
final
our
performance when we
inquiries
realized
will
that
not
my
take
name
much
wasn't on the back of the
longer.
shirt at all.
Oh no. Now, did you recognize Heidegger's
Our
voice?
sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While
No, I
you
wasn't
sleep,
listening. What's
while
his
you
voice
eat,
actor?
while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest,
Jake
and
the
it
dog,
doesn't care.
Bender,
You
John
do
DiMaggio.
realize that
DiMaggio.
Mako
Oh,
is-
John DiMaggio.
Yep.
Mako is the lifeblood of our world.
Fight my shiny
I
metal
keep
The
ass.
running
planet
into
bleeds
that
green
guy.
like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh?
Barrett's just a little
Answer me.
impassioned.
You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain?
Yeah, Aiden, you just gonna stand
I know
there?
you can.
You really hear that?
Oh, did Ren?
Dude,
Did we
Damn
lose
straight
Ren?
I do.
We lost Ren.
yeah,
Get help.
we lost her.
No,
I
sir, I
would've
can't
told
hear the
Barry.
planet
Get
on
help.
electromagnetic.
Say that
Yeah, he's
again.
got to go walk his dog, he said.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
That's good. Walking dogs is good.
I'd worry less about
Barrett,
the planet and more about the next
I don't
5
believe
seconds.
anything you
Save
say
the
until
screaming
you
for
take
later.
it. Then I believe all the gobbledygook bullshit you have to say. You could tell me the fucking sky is made out of paper, the moon made out of cheese, as long as you're paying me.
Yeah, you know, that's a fair point.
Our lives are on the line now.
The moon is made out of cheese.
You listening, Merc? One
Let's
false
see.
move.
Are we monetized yet?
And that happens.
Because my answer is very
so much for
dependent.
having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just
One
can't reach.
wrong step, and I'll take your other arm.
That delivery was kind of weird.
Pick up your daughter with two
with
guns.
him.
Oh God! Yeah, have fun, have fun, have
Oh,
fun,
God.
have fun holding your daughter akimbo.
Should have asked for more money.
Oh, you know her daughter would. I love that.
Marlene probably would.
Yeah.
Hey, Daddy, is that
Marlene's
what-
probably the one that
arm.
talked him into getting a Gatling gun for his arm.
It was probably her idea.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a prosthetic arm. No, get a gun.
So okay, so now this is one of the more clever things about this game. Is unlike Kingdom Hearts, you can switch party members easily, and the AI isn't totally awful.
Gonna throw your sword at him?
I see.
Let the man with the gun.
I would agree.
These tin cans ain't got nothing on me now. For the real show.
I only say things about Kingdom Hearts with I would agree its gameplay is fucking not good. Hey man, it made me spread those booty cheeks, okay?
Oh. Kingdom Hearts was carried pretty much exclusively by the Disney time. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
2 was a bit of an improvement, but still not great.
My favorite Kingdom Hearts is Shade Ripper.
I've never played it. So wait, so the Final Fantasy stuff is the stuff that...
Yeah, the Final Fantasy stuff is some of that shit in that game.
Really? That's
It doesn't really have much Final Fantasy other than just like cameos from the characters in cutscenes.
Yeah.
They lean on it less and less as well.
gameplay
They
is-
lean on
yeah.
it less and less as they get more characters.
All I remember is in the first one, it has Wall, Yuffie, and
Sid Hyland.
and
Aerith?
Aerith voiced by
Aerith?
Randy Moore.
What's that dude with the gunblade?
Wall.
Lionheart. But he was called Leon in that game because children cannot pronounce Wall. So
I will admit that the highlight of that game for
so
me.
there will not be there will be no Eorzean characters in Kingdom Hearts 4. Is that what you're
No. Now, one of the highlights of the first Kingdom Hearts, I will admit, was hearing Donald Duck say the word Sephiroth. Sephiroth.
Yeah, that's why you play a Kingdom Hearts game, is to hear Donald and Goofy act like Kingdom Hearts shit is just like normal shit.
Gosh,
Act like,
look at that sword.
Final Fantasy shit is just normal shit.
Oopsie doopsie.
Also to hear Donald, Goofy, and Mickey Mouse be super dramatic and serious.
I like the
Exactly.
I like
That's
that.
why you buy a Kingdom Hearts game, is that shit, and
Yeah.
everything else is just window dressing.
Very true. Crossovers in general, you go for the
Gosh, I can't
insanity.
believe that guy just died.
Dang it! I see the problem. I'm an idiot.
I also see the problem.
What do you see?
Well, I mean the problem's between my ears, but that's the main problem. But the other problem, my cord was tangled.
Sure. Yeah.
No. That's definitely what happened. That's
my
definitely what
battery
happened.
died.
No, that's way better. My cord was tangled, both. So the fact that I'm playing at all means I have very elite skills.
No, I think it's a classic ID10 error.
Yeah. Also, I tripped, and there's a bug in the room, and my dog ate my driver. That's how
the
that
sun
works.
was in my eyes, and I'm not even playing the game. It's my little brother that's playing. Also, I'm blindfolded.
Yeah.
Cuphead is like the Dark Souls of shooters.
This is like the Dark Souls.
Okay, I'm gonna redeem myself by kicking this thing's ass. Okay. This is a custom sweeper. These things are serious.
Watch Kit just get off.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. We rushed in. We died. Need to hit it with magic.
Catnap.
Should give us an opening.
Catnap.
Cat? Did someone say
Legendary Huggy Wuggy.
It's Golden Freddy Fire.
Give it all you got.
Golden Freddy Fighters.
my god, did someone say kitty?
Yes.
Of course. It just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again.
I'm gonna
No
get this
time
guy
to
to play
complain.
Poppy playtime.
Mommy? Mommy?
Oh, staggered. There we go. That's what we
Don't
need.
tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this.
God, this game loves its like little pop-up tutorials.
Yeah, just for the bombing run. There you go. That's how it's done.
What are you?
That's
20
that.
something?
First,
Samurai Pizza Cat.
soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
What the hell are you talking about? I mean, your
Hey,
age,
and then
not
what's
your
your
goddamn
favorite
rank.
character? A Huggy Wuggy, Stinker Flynn,
All I know, a soldier's rank could be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Cartoon of Batman?
I don't play those games. I have no idea.
And just like,
I just know them from memes.
And just like that, the Mako poisoning sets in again.
We're all
Mako
just
poisoning? I thought you meant brain rot. Oh.
That is what Mako poisoning is. It's just brain rot.
Oh, so here we go. So that room we were in the first game that we put the bomb on, there you go.
Terminally
That's our
poisoned by
target,
Mako.
the reactor core.
Yeah.
Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
We're gonna. Hey, Huggy Wuggy, I think we have to kill this guy.
Damn.
Well, damn. That sucks.
Wait, I just sort of zoned out. How did this come into Poppy Point?
I don't know. I don't even know anything about that game.
I don't know anything about it.
Kit, you don't want to know. I'm just gonna say that right now. You don't
All I
want
know
to
is that it has a cat. That it has a cat character that I've seen a decent amount in EF ever since that game.
So since Kit doesn't need to know anything about this game, it's definitely the next game to play.
Oh Jesus!
Right. Jeez.
No,
Yeah.
do not make him play that dumb, stupid shit that tried to make NFTs.
We're gonna make him play it, and then we're gonna make Brave play it twice.
But we still have to save Kazuya, guys.
I'm with Brave here.
Ow!
We don't need another
asshole.
fucking mascot horror bullshit.
Deal with that.
Especially
Guys,
shit
this
like
one is so good.
It
tried
has
to
a
fucking
cat in it.
legit tried to trick kids into buying NFTs.
When?
You gotta play every single game that has a
When
cat
did
in
it
it.
start?
Roshan, there are a lot of games with cats in them.
It didn't. I don't think it lasted too long, but like it
I
did
know, I'm
happen
just-
at one point.
I'm just being a little shit. Just ignore me.
Oh, a kitty being a little shit.
No.
No.
But no, there were Poppy Playtime NFTs at one point. There were at one point.
I am
Man,
the
I missed out
nicest
to
kid.
buy Poppy Playtime.
Oh, it dodged me.
And just how dare you? Cats are the purest animals who have never done anything
Must have missed
silly
it.
in their lives. Never.
Never you
Not
say.
once.
I have two cats that greatly.
And I don't have a fetish for blowing up people, Roshan.
I didn't know it was on the level of a fetish, but that explains so much.
Look, you don't play with the blast mash in Majora's Mask that much without developing something.
I think you're
I
on
mean,
a
I
watch
like
list
explosions
now.
too, but I wouldn't say.
Okay, so you guys gotta check this out because this game does do a few things differently. Remake is not... takes interesting stuff here.
I do know it takes some liberties.
It,
What? It's
Which is
not a
why I don't
one-to-one.
which is why I don't want to
faithful
watch until I've played a good amount of the game.
I understand.
All
It's
right,
just minor
let's see if
liberties.
Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds.
But I did want to be here, which is why I
Go
insisted
on.
I be
I get
here.
you.
Do the honors.
I'm glad you're here.
Prove to me you're the man Tifa says
You better be
that
glad.
you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Or am I?
Then do the damn job.
Who knows? Leo could punish you.
Why are you getting so upset, Barrett? You literally call me a merc. You know why I'm here.
So, you know,
Daddy needs gas money.
That's the thing is that, look, Cloud's got issues, you know. You know,
Barrett's got issues too.
mercenary
Man's hopped
insurance
up
isn't
on
what it used to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's here.
Yes. So.
What's wrong?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
remember how
kind of
Sephiroth
ruined
was-
the mystique of Sephiroth in this game by just making him show up everywhere.
No, he's remembering Lenore.
That's
That
one
is
of the
one thing
controversial
I've heard
choices.
is that Sephiroth appears way more often in the remake.
Pretty cocky.
Yeah,
ain't you?
he definitely, they definitely make, the thing is, technically, he was in there, because technically it was him who was, when Cloud was having those flashes, that was him, technically. So, okay, here we go. And they made this one a lot more involved. I love this fight. And the music, oh god, the music.
How the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plated, but the internals
Electric.
can be
Oh,
overloaded.
that's easy,
Lightning
Barrett.
magic.
Just attack while its tail's out.
No other
Yep.
option.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Barrett, have you never watched furry porn? What the hell is wrong with you, boy?
Hell yeah! You see the damage that did?
What are you? From Normie?
That's definitely very Kingdom Hearts right here. The gameplay.
A little better than Kingdom Hearts because of the capsule mode.
I would argue considerably better, yeah.
Okay. Because in Kingdom Hearts, like, you don't have the tactical mode to slow down and select your options and take a breather.
And you can switch characters.
Yeah, you can switch characters too, so the AI, you're not just relying on the AI to do shit for you.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense
Like I
system.
said, I'm against it.
Thought you were the expert.
So
All
what's
you
your
need to
brilliant
know
plan,
is
genius?
darkness, darkness, darkness,
Hang back.
friendship, light, darkness, friendship.
The number 13, the letter X.
Friendship.
Bingo.
Kingdom
Focus on that
Hearts,
core.
King Mickey?
He remembers.
Riku! Kingdom
I
Hearts,
need a new
Kyrie's
job.
inside me?
Kyrie.
Brave, are you working for Shinra these days?
That didn't work either.
No, but I might as well be. Same difference, really.
Work for Shinra and you get to be Reed with
No effect on target.
What with Kate Sith?
Oh, god damn it.
Take the lead.
It's my time to shine.
I'm not gonna, you know,
Here we go.
I'm gonna let him live.
Ow. I don't like missiles. Missiles are bad. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Look, whenever you see something that resembles a cat character,
I don't like it when he does
Yeah,
that.
you suddenly snap to attention.
Now, hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you're in for it now.
Just shoot. It's on you.
just imagine like kitty face. You've seen that video where like a cat's licking himself and then they hear something that's interesting. They snap their head open. Have you seen the video I'm talking about?
See the video, I have 2 living examples.
Focus. And find
That's
a way.
true, yeah. If you have cats, you also know that behavior.
I am a cat.
Same. Wow.
There we go, staggered.
I'm the kittiest.
Okay. Now he's really, now he's a little bit angry. And he decided that we don't need a ceiling anymore.
Now he's really feeling
Nice.
Yeah, now he's breaking out the tail laser.
Watch the tail. You don't want to
Just tell him to stop.
So, what do we do?
Tell him to
Don't get
stop. He legally
Take cover
cannot
behind that
shoot
debris.
you with his tail laser without consent.
Yeah, secret, they won't tell you.
Push someone to do that.
Same thing, Minecraft.
All good.
So stay in cover,
Kid,
and
we
then,
will force you to play Minecraft.
Now, go.
Bubbles, why are you stepping on my computer?
Baby. Twitter. Has the Twitter
Bubbles, you have a
computer.
fan in the Trust fan.
That thunder I hear?
He has no idea what you're saying.
You really don't. There's not a thought in her eyes.
Sure could use a break.
Yeah, Barrett, go home, be with your daughter, live a fulfilling life. Take a break.
Did you say be your daughter or beat your daughter?
Be with
With.
daughter.
Okay, so neither.
Gotta memorize.
Ow,
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, what the hell?
No, it's not my kid.
Oh!
I don't care what
I
you
forgot
do.
he
That's weird.
Hunker down.
I
Jesus.
ignore feeding children.
Okay, I kind of forgot he could do that.
I'm sorry, Kit. We're doing a whole other thing.
I am rejecting this. I am rejecting your particular lunacy.
Don't overdo it.
Okay, you can't escape it.
Ah, fair.
Look, you like how you can't escape a certain cat lady.
We will have one stream without 4. We will have one stream without 4. We will have one stream without 4.
Bubbles, I love you too.
Oh shit!
You not need to stay on my computer.
No, she wants to sleep on it. Why? No reason. She's just kidding.
She wants attention, and I'm giving her attention. But she wants more attention.
Yeah.
How much more do I do?
There we go.
Everything.
Okay, so it turns out when you hurt robots, they stop working, and they sort of just start doing whatever they want to do.
What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Also, Kit, no, we will not have. While I'm here, and while anytime you mention Lay on the periphery, it will come up.
God damn it!
Until you spot an opening.
God damn it! Ah!
You cannot escape your fate.
Here it comes.
You have dug this hole for yourself.
That's very fair.
Keep it together.
Oh shit!
Hang back.
Thank you, Barrett, for facing the wrong
God
way.
damn it! That was my fault. He had stuff shooting at him. That was on me.
Thank you, Barrett, for choosing the worst target.
And down goes another. Are you in?
Staggered.
You're done.
And guess what? Right as I get a limit break. Right as I get a limit break, he dies. I don't even get to finish him with a limit break. God damn it! How dare you die before I get to use my thing on you?
You did too well.
Yeah. See, there's my epic gamer moment. Okay, that scorpion's losing it. Who programmed this thing, me?
The ball.
20 minutes until detonation.
And it turns the bomb on.
Don't you just hate it when they turn the bomb on?
It was very
Are the bomb.
Yeah, boy!
You hear that?
I actually
Damn
don't
thing
hate
showed
it.
you how
when
it's
I-
done.
Okay, so what did you think about that versus the original?
Definitely more involved, yeah.
Good, good.
Holy shit. Go, go, go,
All I'm
yourself.
thinking of with this is just, I'm just reminded of Team 4 Star's bridge thing, Machine Bridge they did of this, and just Barrett's like, how did you fuck up?
Yeah. Soldier, bolt! I love
need to
that. I
watch
also love the way they
that.
censor it. They use the cancel button noise that the game makes. The boop boop.
Yeah. Hey, dude.
Right.
Tough, but doable. Enough.
Aiden is bubble stool.
Yeah, she's calmed down. She's curled up next to me.
Oh wait, is there another one? Did I miss one? Ah, there is one. There we
So
go.
how come the Buster Sword just becomes obsolete so quickly?
It doesn't actually. In the original it does, but in this, you actually have a different reason to keep your different weapons. They actually, because as you go, you upgrade your weapons with slightly different properties. And so, some of them, like the Buster Swords, stay, like, they actually all stay relevant for different uses, to some degree.
Upgrade these nuts.
Oh. Oh, ye of little faith that my nuts aren't already at maximum capacity.
Do I look okay?
Oh wait, no, that's not what I meant. That sounds worse. Brave, I need you to fix this situation.
Hey, we'll link up over there.
How?
Look after Jesse.
If my nuts are at maximum capacity.
Oh, thank God the timer stopped for a cutscene.
It's a very sophisticated bomb, okay?
This route should lead
It's
us to
very
the
polite,
Probably.
okay? It doesn't stand when you're having an important conversation.
Yeah, the bomb is very plot sensitive, okay? Haven't you ever used
The bomb is
haven't you ever used an exposition triggered explosive device?
It's just like Undyne, where if you're suddenly getting a phone call in the middle of an important case, she'll just stop and just let you have that phone call.
Everything's on fire. See, now this stream's familiar.
Everything is burning.
See, now this stream's familiar. Everything's on fire. Shit's falling apart. It's just like being back on my cockpit.
Everything is melting alive at the seams. Everything is burning.
I love this music.
I don't want to do main scenario roulette with another bad fucking tank. That was awful.
Oh, look, Barrett's back there. He can also climb the ladder. Even with one arm, that doesn't slow him down. So that's the message of today's experience, kid. Remember, if life deals you lemons, graft a gun to it.
Barrett!
Yeah.
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
Oh no, do I have to rap now?
X. Soldier Boy.
Do you have to sell bootleg Chinese consoles and pass them off the system?
Cool.
That whole
5
saga
seconds
is just hilarious.
Indeed.
Yes, it's my turn. Bring it home.
Insane.
Yeah, so you can see if you switch between characters really well, you can have a lot of fun with it because they do have really distinct abilities. And the AI is pretty darn good, but to trigger some of them, I like to take control myself. Insert obligatory joke about my involvement with AI. Hello.
Deal with that.
Coming at you hard and fast. This is gonna sting.
So how do you think Barrett just gets around and goes through day-to-day life on a costume with a big-ass machine gun for an arm?
The question, Aiden, is how do you get through your life without a big-ass machine gun?
Yeah.
I guess that's a valid point. True.
The big-ass machine gun deters all anybody that isn't stupid enough to mess with you.
Imagine, I'd imagine it saves you a lot of trouble. Like, if you go to, file your taxes or you're at the DMV, I doubt people are going to give you shit.
If you're just a massive walking fridge of a man with a chain gun for an arm.
Yeah.
Keep it together.
Yes, it's my turn. Here it comes.
Oh, come on.
Taking over.
Really? It moves right when I'm about to bonk it. Of course it does. Nothing has the decency to just sit still and let you kill it anymore. What is this world coming to?
In the immortal words, need a wand. Nothing dies down here.
Boxes, so many boxes.
Just murdering poor innocent boxes.
Oh, now these guys are tricky. They made these guys impressive. You have to kind of counter them. They really make you use the Cloud's Punisher mode to fight these guys. You didn't do shit, dude.
I gave you moral support.
Oh, fair. Barrett is good at that.
You talking to yourself again?
Oh, don't fuck up. So, what's the difference between operator and Punisher?
Oh yeah, so operator is your more mobile stance.
Let's do this.
Oh, not you.
Deal with that.
Anyway, operator's your more mobile stance, and it's very much more. Oh god. Okay, so Punisher is your more offensive mode, and you have a built-in counter.
That's that.
Okay.
But Operator, I think, has something with deflecting ranged attacks.
Operator it's very versatile.
Operator. Operator lets you call people and ask them about their extended warranty. And Punisher lets you have one good game in the early 2000s.
I was gonna say it lets you do extrajudicial. It also lets you do extrajudicial killing.
Yes.
Let's do this. Time to burn.
People who listen to bro country and call it real country music will think they're pretty cool.
Just heal up real quick. But yeah, here's another big divergence from the original. Man, those last few minutes really go quick, huh?
Yeah.
Time flies when you're not checking
So
the
you'll
clock.
notice it did not go as planned. However,
It just kind of made it break a little bit.
I have no idea in my life and how much dedicated that make reactive button on my phone.
Everyone's got that app.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Shinra isn't trying to stop them.
Come on, come on.
Shinra is actually the good guys.
Of course.
That's the plot twist we all been waiting for.
Yeah.
Reddit bros posting, Rufus had a point.
Rufus had a point.
Sephiroth did nothing wrong. What about the whole Aerith thing? Oh, she knows what she did.
Yeah, she knows what she did.
And now we run away, yes we do. Now we run away, but we go the wrong way, so we go the other way. God damn it, Jesse, stop getting hit with shit.
Jesse, you're
If I
fucking
couldn't,
useless.
believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
We don't have time for you to be quippy. Run, or I will throw you down there.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
We are all going to die.
Yeah, stop trying to Rebecca Chambers me and run.
Yeah. They really...
And hundreds
I
of
want
people
that guy's
died.
car.
Oh, actually,
I want that guy's car.
it's actually funny you mention that, Aiden. This game does not shield you from the consequences of what Avalanche is doing. You see very much what happens when something like a reactor blows.
And everyone has Mako poisoning. We did it, good guys.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
You might have overdone it.
And nothing but a few cases of
instructions to the
internal
letter.
bleeding and
Maybe it
hemorrhaging.
triggered a reaction with the Mako?
You
Well, let's hope
can't
the city's
save
still
the
in one
world without
piece.
summoning a
The
few
plan is what
omelets.
matters,
Or
right?
some... I screwed that up, never mind.
I mean, this must have helped some.
A+ for effort.
Gotta
After
break
all
a few
that,
eggs
it'd
to
better
kill
have.
everyone.
Anyway,
Yeah, there
let's
you
get
go.
going.
There you go.
We
You
in
recovered
Sector
it.
8?
That'd be just down there.
Making the mother of all omelets,
then.
Jack.
Lead the way.
Can't fret over every broken egg.
Can't fret over every egg.
Look, eggs are kind of the hero
out for live wires.
of my
They're
story right now. The
everywhere.
FODMAP diet, when you can't eat a lot of meat, is kind of rough. Eggs are my friend for protein.
Ugh,
I will not.
the air
I
in here
will.
reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open.
We honor eggs for our service. Their service on this stream.
Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul.
It's Aiden.
Oh, it's me.
I'm not.
Gotta do something about
Ooh,
that.
kid, I will throw you in the Mako. I will throw you in the Mako reactor. Then we'll see who's stinky, me or the corpse.
Oh yeah. Well, which one of us? Which one of us has the avatar with the fuck you size sword, huh?
We need to get out of this place.
You know what,
Was
Farrah?
it the Mako density? The primary
I don't have a
explosive?
counter for that.
The blasting agent?
I mean, you have a snappy
Hey,
suit. I'll
we
give you
can
that.
figure that out later.
But where are the rivets? Where are the straps? You know.
I'm running on empty.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
Wedge is always hungry. And you know, normally that's a tired, kind of an annoying trope. Like, oh, hey, the fat guy's hungry. But Wedge does it in such an endearing way that I roll with it. It'll be one where we're like questioning whether what we're doing is moral and like the city's falling down around us. And he'll be like, yo, any of you got pizza?
That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set
It's
the bomb.
hot, so it's fine.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, we poisoned an entire orphanage, and now they all have super cancer. Who wants to eat Five Guys?
This means they're super strong.
Look, there's reasons.
Spider-Man told me about this. If you get enough radiation, you'll develop superpowers. Why is all of your hair falling out?
It's his superpower. He loses all his hair.
I'm super bald and super emaciated.
Super bald, super emaciated. My bones are super rotting inside of my skin.
Although even when I was little, the funny thing is, the radiation wasn't part of the raw deal, it was the spider bite. That's what I wasn't up for. Okay, so this is where you got to see the consequences.
Attention all citizens. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations.
They do not sugarcoat what we're doing.
Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse.
And I love the version of the Shinra theme in this. All the remake, almost every mute track in this remake is brilliant.
No way.
Jesse learning that bombs blow up.
Could it?
People die when they're killed?
What?
What's done is done.
Look, if she learned that bombs are just blowing up now, then she shouldn't have gotten into the bomb-making business.
It ain't pretty, but we
Fingers, I'm glad you could make this first one, because this is the biggest explosion we get for a while, so...
Yeah.
I noticed a distinct lack of, like,
We always knew this
bodies
was gonna get messy.
of people injured in the streets.
Oh, you're gonna get some of that.
Oh, okay. I just thought they were gonna be like, oh, some ruined buildings were evil, but no, like actual people suffering. I was worried we weren't gonna get to see that.
This is one with Barrett being the... I'm glad they gave Barrett moments to be a good leader. Like rallying people. Because that's a character attribute they didn't give him enough of in the original, even though that was like supposed to be one of his main things, that he was the local Avalanche cell leader and really held that group together.
I got you.
So they do a good job with that.
So,
Yeah,
what's the
Barrett,
next
I'll
move,
kill
boss?
innocents for you any day.
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
I'll line them up against the wall myself.
Hey, charisma's a hell of a drug.
Look, with that pep talk, I'll stand against the wall myself.
Yeah.
It's like, thank you, sir. May I have another, sir? But yeah, you're gonna see that it is.
For the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it.
Later then.
Later then, they're going about it like they're leading the local soccer.
Once we're back at base.
Barrett's gonna stiff me, I know it. Yeah, I'll pay you when we get back to base. If you get back to base, you know what I mean?
But first, you have to make it back to base first. Kneecaps you. That's away.
But first, you must solve my riddles 3.
I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
If a paycheck
Of course not.
is what you want,
It's healing material.
you must
You can have it. For
answer
saving my life.
what is the average flying
Just doing
speed of
my
a
job.
swallow?
Nothing more.
Yeah.
An African or European?
I'm lucky you were there.
Jinx.
So now they get the materia system.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill.
It's a
You
jawbreaker.
can't rely on luck.
Yes, that the magic system relies on gumballs and jawbreakers. It's truly the best
Yeah,
magic system.
well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I
Jawbreakers,
was,
double
right?
D.
Okay, I'm gonna skip the tutorial. Now I am gonna do something real quick.
Okay. I was only trying to help.
I know how to use materia, Jesse. I've been playing this game for 20 goddamn years.
For being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well,
Okay.
Are you sure? Maybe you forgot. Maybe you forgot.
So now I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna get the stuff that was originally only on the DLC. Now look, carbuncle materia. Carbuncle.
Yay!
Now in this one, the carbuncle is basically a Pomeranian with a gem in its forehead. They're a little different in every Final Fantasy game. Alright.
Carbuncle!
Dan enjoys him a good carbuncle, evidently.
No, I don't. Get it out!
Get it out.
Get it out of me!
It's eating my inside.
It's eating me up inside.
Alright, so now materia.
Literally.
We've got fire, healing. There we go. And also now we get summoning materia, I think. Yeah, we do, okay. So summoning materia in this game works a little differently. So in the original, you would equip summoning materia in your materia slots like you would anything, and you could equip as many as you want. You could do all the summons. You could have one character with only summons if you really wanted. In this one, each character only gets one summon, and it's a special slot. So we either get Carbuncle, who's like a support one who heals you. You can see it's adorable.
An edible according to some people.
Yeah, he appears and delivers you a nice little shiny shield, and then he disappears through no nefarious means, on his own, without my intervention. Or we can get Cactuar, just sort of non-elemental, or the one I'm going to pick for this one, Chocobo Chickabo.
Oh.
He's just really useful. I want to use Carbuncle, but when you're on your own, it's not as useful. So Chickabo it is.
Chocobo.
Well, you'll see
Chip,
Carbuncle.
A chocobo.
Yes?
Little chippy. Chip.
Yes. Now it does autosave, but given the technical issues I've had today, I'm just gonna make sure. I'm gonna be setting up a dual booter for Linux because I've been really irritated with some of the shenanigans this OS is pulling. But yeah, so you can see there's like an ambulance over there. There's people displaced. There's some people hurt over there. Yeah, they're not sugarcoating what we've done.
Cloud, up here! Look up! I said look up! Careful up here.
And then she shows up and she completely ruins
You'll have to use those stairs.
She's very cheerful. She's too cheerful. She's always cheerful.
She's very cheerful because the blood on her hands matches her fucking lipstick.
You have such a way with words. All right, so we're about to see another divergence from the original. It's about to get controversial. I will argue that I really like this remake, but some people are not fond of all the decisions that were made.
With the decisions to make this more real than you can imagine.
The fact that the name remake is not literal. It's not a remake of the original. It is remaking the original, and you'll see what I mean plot-wise.
What, people didn't want that?
Well, I'll get into that.
Of
No. Okay.
All right, sorry, my cousin wanted to talk to me for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Hi, cousin.
Yeah, so now you're about to
He's gone now.
something significant.
Oh, right. People die around me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh,
maybe
hey, guess who?
Get that checked out.
Yep.
Oh,
How
terrorist
close
attacks are
is-
fine with me, but this guy right here, I don't like him.
Yeah, so Cloud's
Not
doing
very nice.
Cloud's doing his typical mental silliness.
Damn, that guy had great hair. Oh, damn, he's here.
You know you did, Cloud. I'm not letting you live. I'm not letting you get away with it.
What, Roshan?
Follow me, Cloud. We're going bowling.
I'm Kitty.
Okay.
That's all I have to say.
So there's something cool this game does you can't see, but every time there's that flash that's supposed to be like a twinge of pain for Cloud, it makes the controller vibrate.
Oh.
And it makes you stagger and stumble.
Sexy.
Like it forces you to experience what Cloud's
I'm gonna
experiencing.
I'm gonna be playing on computers. I probably won't get that effect.
Oh yeah. But it
Oh
very
no,
much-
it'll make your entire disc shake and rattle.
There you go. So yeah, and then he's seeing like bits of his hometown mixed in with this. So Cloud's having an episode.
Your face.
It is not.
Your face is the 9th episode.
Your face is the 9th episode of season 4 where they changed the writing staff.
Oh, low blow. Yeah, but you very much experience what Cloud's experiencing.
I'll say I was never the hugest fan of 7, but I do appreciate it more, especially after like seeing the Machina Bridge and then finally getting a grasp on what the actual story was about, and that it was more than just Aerith fucking dying.
You're not real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Whoa, spoilers.
So
yeah.
Sephiroth got a new voice actor, by the way.
Oh, you need not remind
A really good
me.
one, I think.
It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask.
I'm almost out of conditioner.
Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently.
Oh, just like my soul.
Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud.
I have a favor to ask you, Cloud. Can you loan me like $7? I'll pay you
So
back, I
many
promise.
things will be lost. Your hometown burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel.
Yeah, Sephiroth's a lot more menacing in this.
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
Which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world. Which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing.
Undo the Gordian knot.
Have Aerith for me.
Run away. You have to
Really?
leave.
They hired Derek
You
Hale
have to
from the
live.
Teen Wolf series?
Look, he's good.
You bastard! Yeah!
Yeah, he was great in Teen Wolf too.
So, okay, so you may not,
Very
this
good.
may not make sense,
Hold on
but
to
if you don't
that
know this
hatred.
context, and I don't know if this is much of a spoiler or anything, but those were actually Cloud's mom's last words to him. Run away, Cloud. You have to leave. You have to live.
Sephiroth is
At,
Cloud's mom
Nibelheim-
confirmed.
during the Nibelheim incident.
Yeah,
I've seen
so,
things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe.
yeah, so Cloud's, that would
Alright.
very triggering for Cloud.
You got this.
Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, it's like if there's, so I don't have too much appreciation for it, but like, if I had to point one finger at the thing I really don't like about the remake, it's their just how much they use. Like Sephiroth was built up in the first game, like you just like talked about in like whispers, or like.
Oh, I agree. They ramped him up. He was, you knew very little about him. You actually knew very little about him.
Yeah, and then this one, it's like you know they did it because he's one of the most marketable characters, and in the original, he doesn't show up until like the end or past where this one ends.
Although, like I said, some of the voices Cloud was hearing are his, so technically. But no, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Wasn't the first time you physically saw Sephiroth in the first game the Trail of Blood sequence?
Yes.
Okay. I was just making sure I wasn't tripping.
Interesting thing, if you listen to the music, it's a remix of The Promised Land from Advent Children.
Gungaga?
Me? Gungaga.
Why did that be?
Without context, that is such a meme because it makes no goddamn sense.
It's a Crisis Core meme.
Yeah. It is.
Gungasi.
I knew it!
Yeah.
I knew it!
For Zach, that absolutely tracks. That would be where he was from.
Hey, look, Zach gets all the bitches. I'm just saying.
He do though. Man got Tifa and Aerith before Cloud ever could. If Crisis Core is still canon.
Crisis Core is mostly canon. Although the remake does not acknowledge Genesis's existence whatsoever.
Genesis?
He's sort of the focal point of Crisis. He's one of the focal points of Crisis Core.
I mean, why would they reference Genesis? Square Enix never developed for Sega.
He's probably he's not a 7 property.
He's from the PSP spin-off prequel.
Yeah, so he's proper then.
But yeah, I agree, Fingers. He gets a little. They needed to draw it out more.
Not even yourself.
Because now right now he's just basically saying, you see this chick, you're gonna like her, and then I'm gonna kill her.
Are you okay?
This is basically what that was.
Fine.
Aerith's voice in this is so cute.
Here, this is for you.
I love that they make her swear later. She's got this sweet voice and this sweet affect, and then like she's about to fall over and she just goes, shit.
She's about to fall over and she goes, motherfucker.
I love
Never
it.
mind.
Shit on a goddamn cracker.
Just my luck.
Ew.
Aiden writing trauma is a little different than the Japanese.
How much?
Well, that depends
Me
on the
writing
customer.
Final Fantasy VII as if it was written by Hazbin Hotel.
Oh
It's
god.
on the house. Lovers used to give these.
I know you're more pro has been than people are.
I am certainly, yes. I've followed Vivzi's career for quite a while.
Oh, I'm
She just
sure you
puts it
are.
on your clothes and the game adds it to your inventory. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about?
Look, it's nothing against Vivzi. She just needed a better writing team.
No one's going to attack
Yeah.
you.
Well, the ones she writes are the best ones. Like anything she writes is generally good.
Hey, a Mako reactor just
What?
blew.
The episodes she writes are the good ones. I will stand by that.
No shit.
It's the
She's
ones
other
that she
people
doesn't write that where it goes a little awry.
Help me!
So
Dan seems to disagree.
we're also supposed to see something interesting here now.
Well, I wouldn't know. I haven't seen much of Hazbin Hotel.
Well, I was speaking more
should
Hell of the
fix
Boss.
that.
She wrote almost all of Hazbin. She wrote almost.
Okay, I've not watched Hazbin at all. I should watch Hazbin.
You should. I thought.
Why,
it was- I have issues with
why
it.
do we have Dementors? Let's figure that out.
Okay,
Why
yes,
do we
that
have
is
Dementors?
important. So these are also distinct in the remake. They're called the Whisperers, and they have a very distinct role in why Final Fantasy VII Remake, why the word remake is important.
Rebirth.
You know, you're right.
Is this the rebirth or the remake?
Oh god, Gact.
Rebirth is the second one. Rebirth is the recent.
Yeah, Rebirth's this part 2.
Now, part 2. That's
Nice meeting you. I'm about to go get attacked by fucking Dementors.
You deal with the guns, I'll deal with the Harry Potter shit.
I gotta run away. They're gonna copyright strike us for this.
JK's vicious, man. JK's vicious. Forget Shinra.
Send to the copyright of Azkaban.
So long.
I have to go. I have to get on that wizard welfare.
Here we go. Let's go.
Which are like appeals, but they're on orange peels. Because wizards are fucked like that.
Dog.
You gotta kill the dog, boys.
That's the dog.
Enough.
You gotta kill the dog.
No, the dog is weak to fire.
This is how you really know you're playing a bad guy. You gotta kill the dog.
Going in.
Kill the wabbit. Kill the wabbit.
Kill the
wabbit.
Wait, where's
Kill the wabbit.
Where's the other? Ah, there he is.
Here we go.
I approve of killing the rabbit. Maybe not the method you guys would use, but
As a chronic rabbit enjoyer, I take offense to this because it's
Kit,
what? I take offense
you are
because
not
that's
going to
my
make a
thing.
cat.
That's my thing.
You are not going to apologize to me. A cat is not going to apologize for wanting to kill her.
I'm just saying, save some for the rest of the class. Okay.
Did you bring enough to share for the entire class? This is my girlfriend.
Okay, so now basically the entire town knows where I am, and now we gotta move our asses.
Now I gotta kill some security officers and just doing their job and let some criminal.
I think you're gonna have to kill these guys, Bingo.
Damn.
Damn.
That was one of my favorite ones where it had John from Jigsaw holding Bingo from
Blue. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a good materia. There is some new materia. This one's called Deadly Dodge. And when I do a dodge roll and then attack, it lets me do like a kind of a nice little area sweep. So I can do the action roll like Call of Duty, except better because it's got a sword.
But better because you're a twink swinging around the Dragon Slayer.
Naturally.
Alright.
So that's why I switched to Punisher, because
You like punishing people?
well, yes, but the dogs are really fast, so sometimes you have to wait to counter them to actually get because they're really speedy.
Why did they look like displacer piece?
Yeah, they kind of do.
Let's go.
They always look like that. They actually were very faithful. They were actually quite faithful
in the
to the
original
sprites.
they looked kind of biomechanical.
I think they were largely faithful to the sprites, because if you still look at their eyes, they still look kind of non-organic.
If you look in their eyes, you'll notice it still has the PS1 graphics.
Yeah, you can literally see 1997 staring back at you.
See your child staring back at you.
Whoops. Nobody.
No,
don't put baby in a corner.
Nails.
You don't get to put baby in a corner.
Bird, you're mine. Here we go. See ya. Brace yourself.
Where's the other one? Where's the guy I'm not seeing? Oh, there he is.
Anytime now. Floppy, it's over.
Oh man, that guy was further away than he looked.
That'll do.
So that's the problem with Punisher, is you lose your mobility.
Brace yourself.
That's a helicopter.
It's okay, you can take him. You have a sword.
Speed limit enforced by
Anime
aircraft.
logic, if I've ever heard it. What are we gonna do about that anti-tank missile? The power of friendship, believe in yourself, sword.
I'm waiting. Get ready.
Oh shit, that's
I don't like these things. I do not like them.
Steady.
I need to order dinner.
I'll end this.
What should I have for dinner?
You just pop that man in half.
I need a pizza.
On my wonder tail.
Sorry.
No, damn it, it's 81 to 90 in Pepsi.
Oh shit, I have a limit break. And I just wasted it. Damn it.
Oh.
Wait.
I'm gonna get some deep dish pizza.
Hey, Roshan took that guy's pizza.
Yes, I'm the kitty thief.
Okay.
Because I'm a kitty who likes thieving your stuff. You cannot stop me.
I do like Okay, so I do like that this game does not make it look like you just get away and that Shinra is completely incompetent. It does make them put up a slightly better fight. I'll give them that. Because Shinra's leadership looks very sinister, but they also look really, really inept at times.
Yeah, Shinra, from what I remember, they were a really mixed bag in the first game. Because, like, they were supposed to be all powerful, but their troops were kind of weak, and Their boss was just a fat, goofy man.
Rufus was definitely a more intimidating.
If I remember correctly, he dances while you fight him.
Okay. I don't know about dances. Well, kinda. He does laugh at you, and he has a shotgun and a dog, and he's got a lot going on, okay?
Don't underestimate
Who laughs at you?
Rufus Shinra. Whoops. Now these guys, these shield guys, real quick.
They called him Rufus Shinra, and they wanted us to take it seriously.
Enough. That it?
Yeah, so the shield guys will repel your attacks, even though this sword, in theory, should literally be able to bisect anything. So you need grenades or like the fire spell.
I see him.
Air combo.
Sorry.
And I like the remix of the battle theme that's playing right now. That's one thing they do in this. They do several versions of the main themes.
You're mine now.
Not bad.
Oh shit, they're down there.
Reach the full pull. Don't be a coward. I called you a coward.
Cloud does all this crazy shit. He can't jump over a railing with someone.
It's dangerous. You could get hurt.
I could twist my ankle,
Yeah.
he says as he does a front flip.
Can Stinson do any cool acrobatic tricks? Like, with his shooting shit?
So you know how Max Payne and Max Payne 3 will kind of like jump in the air, go slow-mo, and then when he hits the ground, he kind of like belly flops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Stinson does.
Love it.
That's basically Stinson. He's Max Payne. It looks cool in the moment, and then the moment ends, and he's just laying on his back.
Zero does the same thing, and by the same thing, I mean falls on his ass and then waits for someone bigger who thinks he's cute to help him. Now, you can also hit behind the shield like I just did. That's also a viable tactic. Turns out a shield's only good if it's in front of you. Dodge. Ah!
There's nowhere to run, except literally where you run to, where the objective function is.
See ya.
Nowhere to run. Oh no, wait, not there. Please don't run there. I can't catch you there.
Don't run there, it'll trigger cutscene and then we'll lose you.
Yeah, it's like, men, cordon off the cutscene.
Cordon off the cutscene trigger. Don't let him get near it.
We can't let him have the narrative.
We have to stop him here. He can't progress the story.
That's RPG soldier training 101.
Yes.
The other soldier training is do not care for your own life at all.
That helps.
Why don't they try to run Cloud?
That's what I was just thinking. Like, you guys have big ass trucks. I mean, I don't know. Power, friendship, sword, believe in yourself, something, I don't know.
They were speeding right towards him and they just, yeah, let's stop you right in front of him, get out one by one. Make sure Ricky packs the snacks like he's supposed to. And then we can also fight the terrorist.
Whoops. Ah!
No escape.
The Huntsman, I don't like this guy. He's really good with his shield.
Yeah.
Burn.
I get the feeling they don't particularly like you either.
They probably have a few issues with me, sure.
You know, I did just basically depopulate a small section of the city.
That's it.
I mean, you did it. Shinra did.
Well, we don't know that Shinra gave us a little help with
You look. Puck may not know.
Did you just spoil the game for me?
Excuse me, did you just spoil a plot point we, the audience, were shown, but not the protagonist?
I'm not. Apparently, I'm the only one that's out of here.
Did you just spoil some dramatic irony for me?
Yeah, Snape killed Dumbledore?
Okay, now here's a subtle thing that I think is a good touch.
Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait, I know that.
Oh, cool. More trim.
Yeah, so so you're actually recognized by one of the guys, and that's actually a nice touch for a much later reveal.
And that they're also soldiers?
Okay, so that is where we left off when we played the first one. Quite a comparison.
Yeah.
This game gets me so amped.
Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst.
Oh well, can I have a slice of pizza?
I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. They have helicopters and men and tanks and dogs and really pretty guys with long hair that can drop celestial bodies on us, you know. Cloud will be fine.
You had me worried for a minute.
Wedge, I heard you were gonna touch my pizza. Stay away from it.
What the hell you been up to, huh?
That's how it works. Whenever someone says they're gonna eat my food, it's like a Beetlejuice call for me. I'm like, oh hell no.
Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
I like that he still wears the flower.
Well, can't argue with results, huh?
Through all of that.
I felt
Paid
very
good money for this
meowy.
flower.
Why did I feel meowy all of a sudden? Can't do that.
Because you're
Got a
kidding.
question for you all.
Because we were talking about food.
Ever been attacked by an invisible
see.
enemy?
And
Gotta head off
Cloud.
now.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, so this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm
A lot
glad
of
you made it.
nostalgia. I'll see you guys later.
Take it easy.
They were. At
And just
first.
like that, Vincent Valentine disappears into the darkness in his polygonal glory.
This is my punishment.
Never
The
mind.
steam blue voice.
Said anything.
He just needs to go. He just needs nappies in a coffin for a while. He'll be fine.
Steve Blum. Okay, now I need Steve Blum doing his Guillemon voice as Vincent Valentine.
Yes.
Head for the front of the train and hold there.
God, I'm going to. I have the freaking trombone version of One Winged Angel.
None of you can comprehend my sins.
None of you can
Why do I have
Vincent Mon sins.
I find it really weird that people. I find it really weird that people in art pair Guillemon and Renamon together so much.
Isn't it in the Bible?
Who's Quailman again?
I mean, I don't mind the way he looks, but like, can you imagine that voice when like he finishes? Good lord.
Bruh.
I'm just saying.
I've got multiple examples I can pull up for you.
I'm sure
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're just gonna flood the stream with this.
Yeah.
We need to make a point.
Run. Let's go.
Warning, boys and girls.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't the reactor
This
have
is
fail-safes
the
to prevent that kind
terms
of
of
thing?
service breaking speed run.
Hey, look, when a weird
Invisible enemies back
dinosaur
there,
that
right?
sucks helium for a living and a fox woman that the internet thirsts after love each other very much.
For excuses for something
I'm
that was
sorry, sucks
clearly my
helium
own
for a living?
fault.
When was this?
Just how his
I'll have to do it
voice
if I'm
sounds.
gonna learn from this.
Even though I don't think
Thanks,
Steve
Cloud.
Blum did any helium, that's just he can make. He just has that
Oh,
kind of
God.
vocal range.
Big Steve Blum helium, man.
So Brave,
Yeah.
coming up is a moment for you because Barrett makes some middle manager. He puts the fear of God in some middle managers. So here you go. This is for you, Brave.
Bomb a reactor.
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
So here you go. It's a little retail
Aren't they
revenge.
the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass.
They tried to kill the president. The president. Yeah.
Damn, it's like you're literally an Avalanche member.
Did you ever think the president was the asshole here? Just wondering.
Law-abiding concerned citizen.
No.
Law-abiding.
Say that so.
A law-abiding concerned citizen.
Don't antagonize him. He's got a gun for an arm, for fuck's sake.
That explosion was a message.
Barrett, we're supposed to be keeping a low profile. Stop reading off your manifesto.
And Jesse's just like, fuck, I didn't take his soapbox away in public.
God damn it.
Barrett doesn't seem like the type of person you can,
Who the fuck gave him his
especially early on in the game, he's not really the type of person.
He's not subtle.
That is how civilized people change the world.
And then they have the Reddit moment.
That is the Shinra
And everyone clapped.
Actually.
Wait, Barrett is a Redditor?
Dude, the Shinra subreddit must be nuts.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
Probably reads like hell. It probably reads like Helldivers, but you replace a lot of it with Final Fantasy buzzwords like Mako and stuff.
Well, congrats, Barrett. We now have everyone on our ass because they know we're with Avalanche.
Also, like, I just think it's funny to see people in just normal ass clothes, and then we walk by, guns, swords, armor.
Who are they?
The works.
We're totally not Avalanche. Don't look at everything.
That is one thing. This is basically a game of spot the protagonist.
To be fair, there's more than just
Avalanche.
Avalanche. Avalanche is just the relevant one, but there's more than just Avalanche.
Think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people?
Also, there's also the fact that, like, you can definitely tell which sprites got, like, the attention, and which ones were, like, these are incidental characters, because disparity is notable.
Be on your guard. A stand user can look like anyone.
Oh, so...
Meanwhile, the stand user...
Please
stand
stop.
user.
Please, Dan.
Stand
Dan,
user in a
please.
three-piece business suits with cheese holes in them.
You see, the funny
Wearing
thing
like
about that is,
heart-shaped sunglasses. His hair is a bright fluorescent purple that's done up in a tornado.
I thought no, that's Don Quixote Doflamingo you're talking
Scan the IDs
Wait.
of all passengers heading
What?
in and out.
I have zero clue about what's going on right now.
We
by the way.
segued from JoJo to One Piece somehow.
All that and more is
Yes.
automatically
They're pretty much
processed
the
in
same
their
thing,
databases.
honestly.
you know, actually, one of my favorite things about that statement, though,
Heads up.
it's like, while it's very obvious in 3 who all the stand users are, when it gets to 4, like, it actually is makes sense.
Have a little faith.
Yeah,
There are a lot
it
of more
does.
openly or like
Won't be long till we
similarly
reach the
dressed
bottom.
people.
Relax.
than that.
So
I mean,
And then we
like,
get to 5
two
and the
mainest
disparity comes
protagonists.
back.
I mean, like the main 3 are dressed like in school uniforms, so technically, yeah.
it's because it's Japanese, of course, it's something some people in school uniforms.
But yeah, you get back to 5, but they're also mafia gangstars.
Yep, there you go.
Gangstars.
So, yeah.
It's like a B-star, but less furry, so therefore less interesting.
Yeah, that's why I bring up specifically with the 3-piece business suit
That's
that has
fair.
like cheese holes all over it.
That's fair.
Yeah. But yeah,
Wait.
no, it's actually
Wait,
funny.
you can take
because
your sunglasses off, Barrett? You're not
No.
blind? Oh
I love-
shit.
in the anime, at least. Don't die, man. Don't die. Please don't
There's
die.
only one way it can go.
Proceeds to die.
Okay, no, he's fine.
Okay, there we go. So there you go, Brave. All right, that's how you deal with management. You just all you have to do, step 1, chop your arm off. Step 2, get a gun stuck to it. Step 3, be a general menace that puts your entire group at risk.
No.
But yeah, no. One of my favorite things about that though is in part 4, when they're after Kira and they lose him after he swaps his face. You can in the anime, you can see him in the crowd as well as a bunch of other stand users that have yet to appear, like Roshan, Rohan.
One step closer.
Yeah, Roshan's a stand user.
Yeah, Roshan's a
What?
stand user.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, your stand user is Devour. Your stand is Leia.
Oh, now you give a shit about.
That would be a pretty powerful
Heard
stand.
it.
So
Just be ready for the next mission, all right?
yeah, so let me show you guys something really cool. The scale of Midgar was captured really well in this.
Face was captured really well.
Oh no, did I accidentally do a face reveal? I'm gonna scar the children.
Where Tifa works? Don't keep her waiting.
Yeah, sorry.
So here, I'll show you what I mean. Like, look at the scale of Midgar in this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. They do a really good job.
Weirdly, this is giving me Final Fantasy flashbacks when you do
Final Fantasy which?
13.
13.
I have not played 13.
Now 13, I know 13 gets a lot of shit, but funny thing, the team that did 13 was actually very heavily involved in 7 Remake.
Look, if you want the experience of playing 13, just don't keep running down and back a hallway multiple times.
I have my criticisms
That
of
is
13.
the common criticism here.
The thing is, a game could be linear. That's not a problem in and of itself. It's how you do it.
The game can be linear, man. That wasn't
Yeah.
13's biggest problem. The biggest problem was its characters.
Yes, I didn't like anybody really. I had a hard time getting
Its
invested in
biggest
people.
problem was you had a character named Lightning. In a game where characters can be named Cloud, and that can just be their name. Explain how she gave herself that name to protect.
Look at all that steel work.
Before the raid, there's lightning.
Now here's the thing.
Shits himself in the middle of the battle.
There is some
Yes.
asymmetrical
Oh,
criticism
dear.
here, though. Like,
You okay, buddy?
Lightning and Cloud obviously have a lot in common. I'm pretty sure that was intentional.
Mako junkie, huh?
Figures. But the... Oh, so let me interject real quick as long as there's a story thing. So Cloud just had some kind of flash that something exploded, and then he saw those whisper things again.
Yeah.
So they're associated with things he's seeing.
Hot shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell myself.
Anyway, sorry, what I was saying.
Trauma episode?
So,
the Dementors are here.
So Cloud and Lightning have a lot in common in that they're both like the stoic,
You're such a kidder.
cool for school thing.
Yeah.
And they both have their reasons for being emotionally distant, and yet I do think Cloud's often comes off as more likable, and I still maintain that that's because they do let Cloud sometimes be a dork.
Yeah.
They do very much are okay poking fun at Cloud.
Meanwhile,
At times.
Lightning is taken like way too seriously.
Yeah, and because the stoic thing, I don't might have a problem with that if it's rounded, but I felt that Lightning didn't have a hook that I connected with as much. But I think her design was cool. I loved her gunblade.
Oh, the gunblade was cool, and I liked how it was actually a gun. Like, it transformed into a gun.
Oh, we got a Tifa.
Ah, yes, Tifa. Best girl.
Hey, girl.
Yeah. I would actually like this. Like,
that's right, Angel.
And see, Barrett's demeanor with his daughter's great.
Have you been a good girl?
Just totally changes. I love it.
Have you been a good girl? Yeah, I chased off 3 drunks with the shotgun you left me.
That's a good girl.
Is she adopted?
Where'd
She, yeah, that's a whole thing.
Yes.
She is, yes.
Spoilers, but yes. Massive spoilers, but yes, she is.
Excuse me.
How sweet. When did you
little
get
young
so
thief
thoughtful?
riding a bar. Aren't you a little old to be asking stupid questions?
Rack slug.
It's like, are you trying to cut me off, kiddo? It's like,
Come on in.
Daddy showed me how to use a gun.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Everyone's talking about it. 300 people are dead and dying, Daddy. What hell have you wrought upon us?
Well, you see, kid, here is the tale of how Cloud fucked up.
Do you mind keeping Marlene?
Oh, this is a story all about how Cloud fucked up and will tell you.
Yeah, you.
Why do I have to interact with the child? I don't want to.
Aiden, I fully believe that you're not great with
Aiden is
kids.
not
No
a
offense.
child. See?
What did you say, Kit?
I fully no offense. I fully believe you're the sort who's not amazing with children,
right,
not
honey, I
fond
do
of.
say that. What a
Dude,
good girl
I'm
you
not
are
gonna lie to you.
remembering Daddy's lessons.
I do not
You know what else good
want to
girls
interact
do?
with them, be around
Go to
them.
bed on time.
I went to the zoo
Come on.
today with Lee and Barry.
But I'm not tired.
There were a bunch of kids there, and I
more,
just
Daddy.
wanted to step on all of them.
Alright, but just this one.
Just so they would get away from me.
And I don't know if this will surprise you or it won't. I'm actually quite good with kids.
I'm actually surprised. I'm not surprised you're alone.
About that.
Is that what you said?
No, I said I'm actually decent with kids.
You raised Grizz.
I thought I heard someone say, "Yeah, I'm not surprised you're alone."
Oh, harsh.
No, I said that.
Bruh.
Who died all returned to the
I guess that was just.
I
a
don't
voice
think
in my
anyone
head.
said that. And he's not alone because he's in a long distance relationship with Faith.
I guess that was the voices in my head. My bad.
I also kind of
That was the demons talking. That was Sephiroth giving me a flashback.
You're having your Mako poisoning moments.
The whispers are surrounding him. Aiden, don't worry. Just let it go.
Can't believe you would do Kit like that.
Tifa, are you so conceited that you have a jukebox where the only song is your theme song?
Let that be a lesson
Yes.
to you.
I got
I don't
distracted.
think I like Tifa anymore.
Look, she's got a great theme, okay? She's just rolling with it.
I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
Okay.
There's an empty apartment in a place just down the road.
Who else
It's
has a great?
nothing fancy.
Don't let the
but
whispers get you.
I was thinking you could stay there.
There are
for
whispers in the bathroom that
now.
they like it in
The
there.
landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent.
Yeah, there's one
Sound
called
good?
Moaning Myrtle.
Sure does. Thanks.
Why she's
Hey,
moaning, we
Tifa,
won't
can
get
you,
into.
like-
Why she's moaning.
Can you like
was it
pay
up
me
on the
now,
plate?
please? I don't.
It was.
Yeah, the apartment's great. I
Sorry
want
for
money
dragging
though.
you into all this. It was
I
wrong
risked
of
my
me to
life,
be
got my
like that.
face plastered all over the news. I'm associated with terrorism and the death of hundreds of people. I really need money.
I'll try not to.
But look at your digs. Look, I look at your house. Look, I got you a cactuar bobblehead. Isn't it cute?
Yeah, it's great.
There
I'm
are
like
mushrooms growing out of the carpet in the corner over there.
I am severely in debt.
You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
Hey, look, huge ass swords aren't cheap.
I owe 4 million gil to the person who made this sword for me.
I saw Sector 8 on the news.
Oh damn.
I owe 4 million
It was like a war
gil
zone.
because I went all out on Zack's funeral.
Oh god.
So it was
And the Buster sword was collateral.
Hiring
and I
the
decided
band.
to take it.
Hiring the band to do scripting and shield. Just
And here we
getting the
are.
entire like
Good old
boom mic, the
Stargazer
camera guy.
heads.
Just does
You're
not
on
come
the
cheap.
second floor.
The Buster sword was collateral, and I went ahead and stole it, and now they're after me.
Room
The
201
Buster Sword
here is
stays
where I
on
sleep.
during
Don't have time
during
for
my
much
rant.
else. What with Seventh Heaven and
The
all.
Buster
Not even
sword
time to
stays on
decorate.
tonight, no exceptions.
You think I'll take on I'll take on Shinra any day, but the IRS, no, thank you.
Here's your
Yeah.
room, 202. Don't worry.
I thought you said you
already
were
told
wearing
the
Wouldn't
protection.
Shinra be
I
like
was
basically
wearing
controlled
it.
by the IRS? Or wouldn't the
Yes.
IRS basically be controlled by Shinra in this world?
I mean, I told her I
I
had
was wearing a
friend looking
defense
for a place
materia.
to
I thought
stay.
it'd work.
Was that too much?
Oh yeah.
It's
Roshan,
Yeah.
you're asking
From
questions
this?
that make sense in a world that inherently
That
doesn't make
was,
sense.
Yes.
You know what? It's getting late.
It's a Final
introduce you
Fantasy
tomorrow.
world. Do you think we thought this out?
Granted, they fleshed this one out a lot. The pacing of this game's a lot slower than the original. You spend a lot more time in Midgard to actually get a feel for the place, the people, some of the sub-characters. They do a
It's
better
a
job
little
world
bit-
building.
But should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always
There
get
is
it.
one thing.
Is that a Buster
money.
sword in your pocket,
You
or
guys
you
owe me
just happy to
2,000,
see me?
remember?
It's a Buster sword.
I do.
Shit.
Yeah.
And we'd love to settle up, especially
God damn
since this was your first job for us.
Swing and a miss.
That's it?
Sorry,
I'm
we
back.
spent the rest preparing
yeah.
for the mission.
Welcome.
That really is
Why would
it.
my
But
Buster
not for
sword
long.
can't fit in
I'm
my
collecting
pocket?
money
Why
for
would you
filters
ask such a
tomorrow,
silly
so I can pay
question?
you after.
You see that it's on my back.
And
What are you?
you're sure about that?
Of
I
course.
hate
as
having a
long as
job
you
that's a
help,
chaotic
that is.
shit show.
Wait,
I'm
Join
sorry,
I'd
the
have to
club.
pay you for
I
that
don't blame
too.
you, man.
Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough.
I do blame.
That's what we
Just
agreed
kidding.
on, so
Uh,
that'll be the
I
price.
also blame
With what
myself.
you gave me, that leaves
My
1,500.
My
the
job
best.
this week involved
I'll see you bright and
fixing
early
a
at the bar
problem
then. Thanks again for everything.
that on a web
Sleep tight.
host that wouldn't change no matter what I did. It was always giving me an internal error. There was nothing in the error logs. And it turns out that's because my login credentials had been pointed to a different server, and I was not notified, so none of my changes were actually going to the production server.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I couldn't even debug it for the first,
So that's
day.
why it took you so long.
Well, the first day, I couldn't even debug it.
Guess it's time for introductions.
That makes sense why it took you so long. Now that you've told me that.
So do you guys...
Yeah. I can see that, yeah.
So do you guys know the meme, this guy are sick meme from the original? There was an infamous mistranslation in the original where Aerith says, "This guy are sick." We're about to meet meet the guy who are sick.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Because I played the original translation.
I mean, he's optional. You don't have to talk to him.
Coming in.
This guy are sick.
Or I could have just not noticed it. That's a possibility. I am.
Seven's translation was a little rough.
I am kitty brain. I don't see it.
Oh. I love it. We learned the practical limits of that thing. Oh, it's about to get real good.
Ooh,
Kitty brain.
senpai.
Kitty brain only meow.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I really don't.
I know, buddy.
Nope. You're silently noticing me?
Please.
Cloud. Sephiroth getting on top of Cloud. You didn't answer your Discord, kitten.
Dan, I'm gonna be honest with you, when you use that filter, I cannot understand a single word you're saying.
What are you doing, Marco? This is his apartment.
Also,
He's gotta
putting
fix
it up in
problems,
screen
but
time
he's not
for
that
the.
guy. The
I
landlady
just got
asked me
my
to check on him now and
commission
then to
from
make sure
Jonas
he's
tab.
okay.
Oh,
damn.
You
Ooh,
to do
really
the
good.
same.
Oh, let's see. Let's see what we
Hey,
got.
this guy's a 49ers fan.
Oh, I love it. That's a good. That's good art. That's good stuff.
Yo.
Also, the Tifa gif's not bad either, but I like Mira better. I like that she fixes her own
That's
stuff.
adorable.
She's a
I
go-getter.
need another Jonas kitty. That's so cute.
She doesn't wait for other people to fix her stuff. She just does it on her own.
Yeah.
Kitty.
Sephiroth showing up to Cloud. Kitten.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fingers. You have activated my kitty mode.
Yeah.
So
we somehow managed to activate literally everybody. Like if Sephiroth climbing on top of Cloud didn't get you, the cat did. So there's something for everybody on this stream. That's how it goes.
Hello, kitten.
I need you to leave the Discord call. I'm about to get raped.
Who
Good
said
night.
kitten?
Good night, everybody.
Cloud,
Who wishes
Cloud
for
is kitten 2
So-
because kitten 1 died.
So brave.
Oh.
I know that there's a there's a lot of really interesting. Final Fantasy VII is playable anime, so I know that there's a lot of tropes that you're probably familiar with.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I'm curious how you feel about is 7 was actually, they intended for it to try and like break people's conceptions in some ways. They tried to subvert a lot of things.
Okay.
So I'm just curious as we go how that'll shake out for you.
You must be
If you'll agree whether they succeeded or not.
I'm
Guess we'll
Marl, your
see.
landlady. So how'd you like the place?
I like this place,
You
but
from up on high?
I've been around.
I'm not sure I trust landladies who go to the barber and just say broom.
If you ever need an ear to bend,
I don't think she has a
What would you
barber.
call 14 then if 7 is playable?
This woman looks like if you let her talk your ear off, you'll learn that she has a
Take it out of
tramp
your
stamp.
hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
I just realized your channel's
Now
going to
you
become the
best get a
Final
move on
Fantasy
to
channel
7th
now.
She's got a
Because you're
head
going to be
start
doing
on you
7
and then
and 14.
Oh God, you're right. But only multiples of 7. We're only gonna play we're only gonna get hung up on multiples
Funny
of
that
7.
the two most popular Final Fantasy games are both multiples of 7.
Yeah.
Lucky 7.
It's gonna be a while before Final Fantasy 21 comes out.
And now the obligatory Kit getting distracted by pretty things. render a game. That's the problem. Square Enix is like, hey, are you concerned about plot holes or like Tetsuya Nomura logic?
I'm always concerned about holes in my plot.
Now, look at this gorgeous rendered environment. Now how do you feel? And like, you look over at me and I'm just drooling.
Look at this environment that I just made.
Stop asking pointless questions like, wait, the story makes no sense,
When I
the
say
characters
go,
are
get
kind
ready
of
to go. Ooh.
running
Just so you know,
together,
Marlene's still
and just look at all the pretty pixels.
Let's get
I
down
mean,
to
I think
business, shall we?
most Final Fantasy
These water
pretty
filters
good
won't
at
replace
make-
themselves.
in terms of the
Although the next batch probably could.
making
if Jessie
sense,
put her mind
sort
to
of.
it. Most
In the
everyone
making
knows where
sense
you
of the
have
perspective.
There's
Those
issues,
levels, 'cause they
but
practically eliminate
yeah,
the
they
rotten
actually
egg
do
smell.
generally
Honestly, they make
have
us more money than
decently
this
complete
place.
worlds. Now you
And
will.
it's easy
There,
money,
you're
too.
playing 8, so
bring new
that you're gonna
filters,
find a lot of
collect the
issues
old
with 8 in that
ones,
regard,
and
though. I'm
get
afraid.
Oh. Is 8. I have heard that 8 story is kind of rough too.
I'm a soldier.
Yeah.
Which is why
Eight's
no
the
one
one
will
with
refuse to
the
What do
with
you
the
say?
main protagonist is dead. right?
No.
Oh.
Let's get this over with.
8's the if I had to describe it as anything right now, it would be very soap opera-y.
So now we're gonna
the best
go.
way I can describe it is water and water and water, water, water and water.
So now we're gonna go squeeze the locals for money that Tifa promised me.
Wow.
Go ahead and keep whatever we collect. Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff.
Thievery. We
No,
love it
8
here.
is okay. 8 is the one with Scroll, so it is the one with the theory that he's dead.
I guess that could be a fan theory that I'm not as familiar with.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
an
but-
old fan theory that he dies halfway through the game because the game increasingly
Oh,
becomes a lot
yes,
more
I have heard of that
silly.
actually. Yes,
Change out your water filter.
that's true. It does
and then,
take
like,
a tangent.
The final screen, I believe, is literally a Scroll, an image of Scroll with his face missing.
He'll take
Right?
Sounds like a
In
pretty
the game.
Maybe.
Kind of.
Fill in. I'm your man.
And it's supposed to imply that he's dead or something.
There's a lot that could be going on in that game, frankly, because they play shenanigans with both time and memory. Ooh, yeah, I can buy this music.
I don't know because
Yeah.
I'm just playing the game for the first time.
Yeah, I like it. Brave, let's go dancing.
Okay. Yeah, that one I've heard is very anime tropey, even more than 7.
Oh god.
Right, I think 8 is like the ultimate anime tropey one. What I've heard about
Yeah.
it. I definitely feel it with it.
Okay, now I'm trying to remember.
All of a sudden.
I don't know, man. Now I'm trying to remember. I think you find a lot of the material you need. So I'm actually gonna wait on that because I think. Yeah, we'll find out. I think you find those 2 orbs relatively
If you're ever in
soon.
the market for anything else, drop on by. Especially if Teef is with you.
Yeah.
We'll see you around. Okay?
Yeah, that.
And let us
that's
know
subtle.
when your filter next needs changing.
I'll change. Let me know next time you need to clean the old fish tank with Tifa.
He's a regular. Stock up here, and he might throw in a freebie or two.
Dan, that one's even less audible than most.
Well, you
Oh,
could
I
try being
tried.
a little nicer.
It's all
To
good.
get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer
Cloud
Heights.
learning about PR.
Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
It turns
And
out
you
to
know
be a
what to
mercenary, you
expect.
have to know how to talk to
Remember,
people and get
She's a
jobs.
good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please.
Can't help it.
What are you gonna do though?
My skill set, girl.
What are you gonna do though? For every albino Ringle that can get people into a job, you need someone who can actually shoot someone in the face and get it done.
Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he doing?
She loves me.
Working?
Be nice.
Working.
Cloud's helping me with collections.
You better take care of her.
I'm pretty good
Also,
at taking
speaking
care
of
of myself,
Leia,
you know.
That
how much time do you have for some shenanigans?
Ain't gonna be a lot considering game nights
Wit,
tonight.
Big sword, but no skill.
Oh, fuck, game
I've
night.
got skills.
Yeah.
Be nice.
We are
I
gonna have
totally forgot about it.
Yeah, we are gonna have to wrap up by
You're looking
within the
awfully
next
glum.
20 minutes
Are
or
you
so.
getting enough sleep?
Okay, never mind
Long
then.
rest to cure anything, I tell
So
you.
I'm a
A
silly
tried and
one.
true lesson for life on the ground floor.
Yes,
Am
yes,
I
yes,
right?
you are.
You know,
That you are. Now,
the dog is
bring the
looking at
money.
me.
Thanks, Morrow.
What the dog doing?
Baby.
Take care of yourself.
What the dog doing?
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
The dog.
Dog?
How is Teddy?
Well, I meant the dog in the game, but Teddy's kind
I
of
don't
just.
care about the dog.
Teddy's in and out. He's a good dog. Yesterday he sort of fell asleep
helped
after
get me
trying
set
to
up
steal
back
my
in the
pizza and then realizing I was not in fact going to let him.
5 years, give or take. But
You just
never
take a
mind
nap
that.
out of
We've gotta
protest.
get
He
you your
just,
money.
yeah, that's
Last
actually
stop
like a
is the
classic
weapons
corgi
store.
tactic. Like, if the world's getting you down, flop over, just go full potato.
You here for the filters?
We've got nothing else to do, whatever. Well, if you don't let me do that, fine, I'll get my beauty rest.
Honestly, cats do that too sometimes.
We're so sorry.
I love that, like,
Hopefully
with
this
Square,
one will
you can
work
tell which
better.
characters they had people
Save your
working for
excuses
hours to
and
render,
get
and
out.
which the other ones were
Alright.
basically like, hey, let's
If you could just
squarify
settle
this
your
Fallout
bill,
4 sprite.
We'll be on our way.
The hell? You
Hey,
charging
let's
me
get
for
the
your
intern to do
busted-ass
something
goods?
besides
My
get his coffee.
associate handles payment disputes.
Oh,
Think
dude,
you can mosey up in here and have it your
I
way?
had a really weird
Pretty
internship.
please.
I will say something that is you don't always hear often. I loved my internship.
Thank you very much.
Man.
Seeing as we're done with our
I did.
rounds
I
and
loved
we've
my
got a small
internship.
fortune now, why
They
not
taught
take
me a
look
lot.
at the weapons?
And
Well,
they
No,
actually,
you're not.
I got to sit in on like important meetings and like pretend I knew what I was
Before we
talking
open
about.
up tonight,
I'm
It'll be a while
not
to get, so-
dissing you on that, I'm
What
low-key
do you wanna
jealous,
do?
actually.
It's
Don't
not a
really
common
know.
experience. I had good
In
mentorship.
that case, I've got a suggestion.
I didn't get
Wanna
paid
hear
great. I was still in college, but
serious about
it was still
becoming
an
a merc,
incredible
then
experience
you're
that got
going
me
to
into the
need to start
industry
making
in
connections.
its own way.
It's not what you know, but who you know,
Lucky.
you know?
Oh, like Tifa said, it's not what you know, it's who you
another
know.
lesson for life on the ground floor.
Timely.
Yep.
That's how it worked for me.
Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more
I was a
rep
programmer
gets
before
Honestly,
I
sometimes,
actually got my degree.
sometimes I wish it was the opposite.
Why not help
Much
out
better
with
at the
watch?
knowing. I'm much
They're
better at
mostly
the knowing.
volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Finding the right mix of competence and confidence
Didn't
is
see anybody
challenging.
at the office. So let's head up top.
Because ironically,
Yeah.
the people who
I
know the
have the
most sometimes are the
I
least
have the
confident.
competence down. I have the competence down. Honestly, I've just struggled with the confidence.
No, that's how it often goes. Sometimes the people who know the most are like the least assert it the least, you know? Where's the thingy? Oh, never mind. Thought there was a thingy. I'm disappointed.
There is no thingy.
I'm disappointed. I
The
have been.
thingy was an illusion.
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
No thingy for box.
The real thingy was the friends we made along the way.
Depends.
Yeah.
What does this
And-
neighborhood
No.
watch do?
I mean, the
We
friends
will
we
now
made along the way
spawn an
have.
entire theory about how Cloud
Top
was actually
priority
dead this
is
whole
taking care
time.
of any
because some
Play
things
anime
were
friendship
there.
team.
That.
Okay, but why did people like those type of theories so much in like that sort of like?
I really don't
I don't know what
the
to tell you, man.
protagonist is actually dead.
Hey, Game Theory was it was one of the most popular YouTube channels. People just dig that shit.
Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
It got
Yes.
used. It's morbid. It's dark.
We could really use your help.
Yeah, but it was like such a thing in like the late 2000s.
But we'll work something out.
Yeah.
For example.
Oh, so you're gonna learn one of the other mechanics about that's unique to this one.
No thanks.
Do you remember the sphere system from like 10?
What? You some kind of purist?
I
know.
They give you something kind of similar for your weapons, and that's why the Buster Sword and all the weapons you get actually stay relevant,
At least let
because
me
they
show
have
you
different
how it's
grids. I like it.
Sword.
Big.
Sword.
Big sword.
Gigantic
Are those gemstones where you
sword.
put the materia?
Yes, the slots, and actually in this game, it live changes it. So whatever, if you change the color materia, it'll actually do it on your sprite and stuff. Like, good detail. So when you go into your weapons to customize your weapons, you slowly unlock more of these these cores, and they just let you do simple upgrades. But each weapon has different upgrades. So like some of them actually make you a better magic user. Some of them make you more like defensive. Like right now, I'm trying to decide this one. For Buster Sword, I usually go more offensive. So I'm probably gonna go.
Do you ever get the Advent Children's Sword?
You do not.
Unfortunately, you don't get the sword that's actually 6 different swords.
Yeah, the first Tsurugi kicks ass. It's absurd, and I love it.
That's what it's called? The first Tsurugi?
Yes.
Tsurugi.
I don't know the naming conventions, man, but that's what it's called.
I just called it the duct tape sword.
Nice.
Nothing up my sleeve, huh?
Nothing wrong with an accurate translation, I guess.
I think we're gonna go just basic attack, and then either either magic or enhanced Punisher. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm gonna go enhanced Punisher just because Punisher is really something I'm good with. So I'm gonna go physical attack.
I made.
Look, I'm good at I'm good at doing and receiving punishment. I don't know what to tell you. And in today's episode of Kit's Uncomfortable Lessons on Sexual Power Dynamics, starring Kit and uncomfortable sexual power dynamics.
Kitty, what are you doing, Kitty?
Kitty.
Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
What is Kitty doing?
Oh, she's being friendly.
We'll do you one better.
She's fixing her mechanical arm.
Listen about the new Mercantown.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone
That is such a cute.
I'll march through the streets.
Jonas
singing your
stuff is
praises,
amazing.
even
Jonas
on
is
an empty stomach.
just very talented.
Where are these monsters?
Wedge, you have never had an empty stomach in your life.
Hey, Cloud.
Hey,
I'll come with.
I also like Rick's stuff a lot, but he's a lot harder to get stuff.
Yeah, you can get sketches requests, but like actually calming Rick, I'm pretty sure is impossible.
I know these streets better than anyone.
I think he sometimes does stuff at conventions if you see him in person, but that's I think. But that's about it.
Unfortunately, that's not exactly possible for.
The man's been through some bullshit with his communities.
That's true.
I understand.
That's true.
Even if it makes me sad, it's not my.
It's understandable. Okay, so now I got Tifa, and she has a materia that's unique to her in this one called Chakra, which is like kind of a monk ability from other Final Fantasies.
Chakra.
She's a monk?
Final Fantasy.
Tifa's technically no one has a class in this game entirely because you can materia anyone to do anything, but she is generally monk.
Yeah, she is just a D&D monk. Cool.
So now here's the
Really
thing.
hard.
I am going to get her. I am going to give her Carbuncle. She'll have the Carbuncle. She'll have the Carbuncle. Tasty treat, so good to eat, so shiny and cute. Okay. I guess
Kit, that's what Leia thinks about you. Kit, that's what Leia thinks about you.
Oh dear. What have I done? I'm gonna give
what?
her.
You're shiny. You're shiny. You have your jewelry.
That's true.
You're
That's
cute.
True.
To her.
I'm gonna give Cloud the power wrist guards, so he hits even harder.
That's exactly how she. That's exactly how she.
That's very fair. Okay, we're gonna do the mission where we go help the neighborhood watch with monsters. That's the thing in Final Fantasy. Your neighborhood watch isn't about burglars. It's about like three-headed dragons and shit.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably call it good. I am going to probably buy that.
I've been streaming for a bit, so.
Yeah, this was one I really cared. I was really passionate about. I had a very cool intro plan before the Windows thing derailed me and I couldn't finish throwing it together, but such is life.
Trying to think of a funny joke and I couldn't think of anything.
I need to go to the item store real quick because I think I am going to buy that materia just because I forgot that like getting an experience is important. So I'm going to do that real quick.
All the items you can
Did
grab
I?
are straight from the
Just kidding.
press.
Love you.
It's a girl like Tifa.
Oh, wait, that's under.
This guy out here. What's a girl like Tifa doing running around with a guy like that? Shut up. You had as much chance with Tifa as I do, buddy. Go.
Sword envy.
Sword envy. Nice.
We'll give you lightning. Tifa will give you
snow.
Tifa will give you ice and healing. And yeah. So she'll have Carbuncle, Cloud will have Chickabo. I resent that they call it Chocobo Chicken. This Chickabo is the cute name that they go with in other games, and I resent Chickabo's infinitely cuter.
Chocobo.
You know, so Ark told me that like ever since that stream, that like everyone in his friend group, all of them say Chibokobo now too.
Oh God.
I have never getting away from that, am I?
The Chibokobo.
Searching for
Oh, now this character ends up being important. This odd little fellow here.
The dude that looks like Hope from Final Fantasy 13.
Oh my God, he does.
It's literally just Hope from Final Fantasy.
It is. I didn't see that, but you're. Oh God, you're right. Okay, so now we're gonna do neighborhood watch, and you can see Tifa in action.
I can see why monsters would feel right at home.
Oh.
They missed.
The more we pile up, the more they show
missed
up.
some great opportunity to give Hope the surname No. So his name is just Hope No, or if you swap it in translation, No Hope.
Yep.
That's what I would.
Oh damn it! There's the ice materia. I knew I should have bought it. I literally just bought. Son of a bitch. Oh well.
You could give it on a different character.
Now I've got a lot of ice. So I'll show you. I'll show off Tifa. And then her main thing is she has this unbridled strength thing which upgrades her main attack, and you can do it like 3 times. Tifa is so fun to fight with in this. Because she just chains combos together like you wouldn't believe. She's really speedy.
Looks like in action.
This was just a warm.
No, honey, that's what you look like in action. Sweetheart, that's what you look like in action, not me.
But I appreciate you like giving me all the credit. You absolutely floored those things.
Keep it together.
Let me handle this.
So long.
Wait, where'd the rat go?
It's a rat.
Oh, there it is.
A were-rat. That was a...
Dude, she just sent that thing into orbit.
That used to be a person before you killed it.
That was a Mortal Kombat uppercut. Like somewhere Shang Tsung is like impressive.
And then he sings, "Everybody Shang Tsung tonight."
Everybody.
My favorite song.
That's a good song.
Because it's about me.
It's on you.
I got this.
Yeah, they're called were-rats. So
Nobody really understands that I have insecurity issues.
So were these people that were cursed to become rats?
Charging in like
Is that the lore?
nothing?
You too.
Yes. These were Shinra employees that now are cursed to roam the wastelands and squeak.
That's a lesson.
Well, what if I asked Gaia very nicely that I want to be a rat anyway, even though I'm not Shinra? Do I get special privileges in that?
Then the planet would say weird flex,
All right.
but okay.
I think that might
And
be
make you a
the
rat.
You won't stay gone for long.
Of course not. Even
Hey,
so,
look, if I'm gonna
folks will
be a rat, I
grateful
want to
for
go
the
full
peace and
Skaven.
quiet in the meantime.
Yeah, me
A win's a
too.
win, you know?
Same.
True.
I'd
Trust
be a
me,
Grey
it'll do
Seer
wonders for
and
your
just be the worst Grey Seer.
Oh, see, I'm all about
Let's go
Skyer.
check in with Big
I don't know if I would be.
yeah!
I don't even know if I would be a rat.
Get yourself like a Warplock Giselle.
Hell yeah.
I'd be like the fucking Warpstone IT geek out here.
Have you tried turning it off praying to the dark gods and turning it back on again?
Have you tried breaking it?
I'd be a Grey Seer, but I would be Clan Wars.
Oh.
Still.
Wars. Hey man, I mean second most sanitary clan.
Aiden, you seem like an Eshin fan though.
Yeah, that's actually Voli. That's the Eshin.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, did I tell y'all at TFF we actually met a guy that cosplayed as an Eshin Skaven?
Oh hell yeah! Did you get any pics?
He had. Yeah, yes I did.
Oh please, please.
month. Check
Oh, wait, can I show them? Because it shows Foley's real face.
Oh.
You can send it to me and I'll like mod over Bully's face with like a green.
Oh, Dan, do you know?
Now the slum
They've met, yeah.
Oh, Dan, have you met Bully in person? Bully.
Yes, he's met Bully in person.
Let me tell you, they decided to travel 20 hours from where they live all the way to where I live in one sitting just to see me for a weekend.
Is keep up
Aw,
that's
so nice.
Soon enough.
Nice.
Oh,
They were
hey,
just all
it's
like,
nice.
hey guys, can we visit? Hey dude, can we visit you for New Year unprompted? I'm like, okay.
Glad to hear it.
They were real cool.
Zero, you
Dan
are...
was like, okay,
Zero.
yeah, good joke, guys. And then he heard a knock on his door.
You can DM me the pic. You can DM me the pic, and I'll like Photoshop Bully's face out and make it look like a green bell pepper or something.
Thank you, man. I know Vol would absolutely appreciate being a green bell pepper.
Yeah, exactly.
Zero, it
After you left
screwed...
the village.
I had you figured out too, and then, of course, it's gonna do what it's gonna do.
Why don't you
But
tell me all about it while we
the
try to
Skaven
rustle up some more
cosplayer was
work for
really
you?
good. He even had like a full like Eshin banner.
No, you won't.
Oh, sorry, my mom's calling me. I'll be back.
Maybe next time.
We're almost done anyway.
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a
Yeah, I'm sorry that I only made it to the very end, but that's work.
I understand.
Hey, before we get back to it, why don't you check out the weapons?
No need.
Okay, so we're gonna get a really cool sword that I really love the design of, and then we'll probably call it. Deviant's Curse, what are we up to? We are playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. We're talking about turning Volley into a bell pepper.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see. What else have we...
That's gonna be his Sona bell pepper.
We've speculated what it sounds like when Renamon and Gilmon have sex. Let's see. Trying to think what else we've accomplished. It's been a very busy day, okay? We made fun of Sephiroth and Cloud homoeroticism. I mean, as one does, and I talked about my childhood. I would also still like to apologize to the hundreds of arson victims. You know, it's okay. Okay, so Tifa, I'm trying to remember how I like to equip her. I think HP and attack. And then I optimize her for speed. And then I optimize her for speed generally, but I think I'm going to start with attack because she starts with a lower attack, but then it really scales up as you use her. So I think I'll start with attack because I need... Mama needs to be able to punch you in the face.
I'm gonna knock you out.
Tifa's gonna crush you with the thighs.
Oh, an allergy-induced cold, a spring classic. I'm sorry to hear that, Deviant.
Tifa save lives.
Oh, the Twitch chat isn't on here either because I had to recreate this entire thing because my computer did a bad.
Damn.
Let me add the Twitch chat. Twitch chat, where are you? I know I have
Dead,
one.
you killed it.
Did I kill it?
No, I'm joking.
I killed chat. Deviant, I killed you. Deviant, I killed you. Deviant. No! Oh, you're on the good medicine then, huh?
You monster, you killed Deviant. How dare
Okay,
you?
you should be able to appear now.
You killed Deviant.
Okay.
You bastards.
Now you should be able to chat. So now you can, you know, type sex noises with the best of them.
Oh man.
The meme will never die.
Yeah.
Where is
Please
official
never say
announcement
die.
of Fire Valkyrie figure? I must know.
Okay.
Bondi, where is
Unfortunately,
it?
we are about to finish. But I feel like there's one thing I was going to do first.
You were gonna get a cool sword.
Oh, yes, the cool sword. Thank you, Aiden. Aiden, you just saved the stream.
Yeah, finally.
Aiden,
I usually ruin these streams, so it's about time I saved one.
I bestow upon you the Viking name of Aiden, keeper of running around with thumb up their butts. Preventer of Kit's brain from doing what it does.
I wear these titles with great shame. No honor involved in them.
As they are intended.
Hold up. Heard there's a merc that'll take on any monster. You the man?
You bet you can stretch it out all the way to TFF 2025. Yeah.
Sorry about before. I get antsy when
Why is the
business
font
is
so damn
good.
big? Oh well.
So,
See,
hey kid,
your
how do you
line of
feel
work
about
needs weapons, no?
because I was
Why
looking
not try
up
that one on for size?
there's a
Yours
furry
on the
convention
house.
in Utah
Badass like
in,
you rocking
in
my
July.
weapons is good advertising. Think about
Yes,
it.
there is. I don't know.
Or if you want
I
to take
don't
a
know
look
as
at
much
something
about
else.
it, but I believe it's in Layton, which is like about an hour's drive from me, maybe 2. Yeah, I do need to look into that because it's a newer one. It's oh my god, I love it. That is a cool cosplay, and Vully, you are a stunningly attractive Pepper.
Wow.
Wait, is Vully wearing a Hawaiian shirt? Does Vully like Hawaiian shirts?
He wears them to go with Barry.
Okay.
When she first suits, she wears a Hawaiian shirt.
Because that's like best friend material. I love me some Hawaiian shirts.
Nice. But he rocks them. He rocks them pretty good.
I think I'm gonna wait on equipment because I'm gonna buy Barrett a bulletproof vest later. I like making Barrett the tank. Barrett's got 2 builds, magic and tank. That right off the bat, but you can make anybody do anything in this game, but those are usually the 2 easy ones to start with.
Don't be a stranger.
So I now have a new sword, and here's the other
Since
thing.
you've got yourself a new weapon,
Your skills are actually somewhat tied to your weapons now.
let's go chat up
So
Weimer.
materia affects most of your skills, but you also have like weapon
The
skills.
guy who tracks all the requests that come to
So
the
I'll show you.
watch. You never know.
Does it work like
Could toss
Final
him.
Fantasy IX?
Yes, actually, it's very similar.
Should be back at the
And in
office
this
by
one,
now.
so I'll show you. So we'll equip the iron sword, which I'm sorry, it's really cool, and I'm totally biased because it's a Dark Angel sword. It's just a Dark Angel sword. All you need is like an effigy of a Grim Reaper or some skulls, and that's just a Dark Angel sword. So here I'll show you. This one teaches you triple slash. I think. Where is the damn thing listed?
Bruh, Sungwon Cho got to see the creator of Final Fantasy.
Oh, there it is. So triple slash. So you see how there's like a proficiency rating?
Yeah.
As you use it, your proficiency goes up. You can only use that skill when the weapon's equipped until you get to 100% proficiency. Then you can use it with any
that.
weapon.
I love that video where ProZD he says, does he say which one is best one? Does he say?
My favorite, 9. He says 9.
9 best one. Yes, I remember this. I remember seeing this battle.
HP and
printer ink.
HP and guard.
Nine's the one with the rat girl, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Nine's the one with Freya. So yes, he's right. It is the best one.
9.
The way he's
always.
9 is amazing.
It's so funny because he says it while he's like putting a big wad of cash in his shirt.
Exactly.
It's so funny. The joke is supposed to be that ProZD paid him off to say it. It's supposed to be the joke, but it's just a silly joke video. I just love how he just goes 9 best one.
9 best one.
Did it? I think
9 best one.
I think he does. The creator of Final Fantasy does actually like 9 a lot.
Yeah. Well, because 9 is really a very much. Not everybody knows this, but it was very much intended to recapture after 7 and 8. It was very much intended to recapture the classic, but keep the scale and story. And so it was very much dear to their hearts because they wanted to tell a story that recaptured everything that they felt that Final Fantasy had been to that point.
I mean, he didn't really pay the guy off. It's a silly joke video. But...
I think we'll probably call it here.
Duh.
Now, one thing I do want to show.
Yeah.
If you're still here, Deviants.
Show.
So you see the Cloud and Kate Sith's avatars. I drew those.
You did. Yes.
I did actually draw
And you did a
these.
very good job with them.
Thank you. Thank you. I
finished mine.
I am working on the others. This week's work week was bonkers. I am working on the others, so I want to tell you guys who everyone is. So we will have Kit as Cloud, so Cloud with a K. We are going to have Zero is going to be Barrett, so we'll have Silo as Barrett. Aiden, you get to be Sid.
Naturally.
There's no one could be Sid but you. I'm sorry. Just that's how it goes.
I'm not mad. You're correct.
Dan, I wanted to make you possibly a Moogle riding a chocobo. Oh, bye, Deviants.
I'll take it.
Fingers your Yuffie.
I'll be right back.
Of course.
Roshan, you've already got yours. Now, granted, your Kate Sith is supposed to move when he talks. The megaphone was going to go up to his mouth, but again, time constraints. We'll get there. You won't have to speak telepathically forever. And then Brave is Aerith, of course.
You know Roshan's not here right now, right?
This is more info for everyone.
Yeah, I'm speaking into the... Look, Roshan and I are bonded in the soul, okay? Roshan always knows what I'm saying.
He's talking to the future versions
yes,
of all
but
of
don't be reading my mind between 4 and 5. It's Kit's time. So I wanted to show you... Oh, God damn it, where is it? I wanted to show you how astonishingly prepared I am for this in every way. The funny thing is, I did try to prepare for this stream better. I genuinely did. It just, I got... Look,
Yeah, it happens.
Look, the three witches in Greek mythology, the Fates that control people's destinies with the streak. They like to gangbang me, okay? That's just where we're at.
That doesn't sound like something you would hate, though, knowing you.
I mean, generally not, but the Fates are, they're a little rough.
They like it rough.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I thought I had it here, but it's in the wrong format, so that'll have to wait. But I did fix Aerith Brave. The reason I could not get her proportions right, and it was driving me nuts, and that's because I realized that her jacket doesn't go down to her waist. It goes down to her, like, midriff. So it's throwing everything off.
Yeah.
It turns out art's hard.
Yeah.
No, say it ain't so.
I like to put on the record that I do experiment drawing. My dad's been encouraging me to do it, and so even though I have like professional involvement with AI, I am very much gotten into the drawing thing. Now, I'm not a professional artist by any stretch of the imagination, nor will I ever be of that quality, but it's about the enjoyment of it. It's about the sharing things.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm better than I used to be. And that's how it is with everything. Like, people talk about art and programming as like a left brain, right thing, and I totally disagree. There's so many parallels between the two. When you first start learning to code, you'll be very frustrated. You will be overwhelmed at what you don't know and what other people can do around you. And you'll want to quit a lot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You'll have this. There's this hump where, as you learn more, you proportionally learn that you know less. So, it's not that different than art in that like you'll hear about all these techniques, mediums, tools. People will recommend different resources and stuff, and ultimately it's down to you to experiment and work with it. So, there's a lot of parallels. So whatever your pursuit, whether it's left brain or right brain, you're not alone. It's a journey, you know? Sometimes you get this decent looking Kit Cloud, and then sometimes you get a carbuncle named Skittles who looked like he was hit in the face with a shovel. And he wasn't. That wasn't me, by the way. Wasn't my shovel. I didn't hit him with a shovel.
Sure he didn't.
No, I wasn't even there. I was out buying barbecue sauce for unrelated reasons.
I'm gonna head off.
Yeah, we're done. I can't find the thing, so I'm just gonna sign off.